Haha.
Oh.
I just watched a strange Digimon thing while we were waiting.
I hope it was fun.
It was sure something.
That's fair.
Well, we are live now, though.
Hello, lives.
Hello.
Hi.
Get this.
Is the thing working?
What thing?
The thing.
Do you know how little that narrows it down?
Ah, yes, the thing.
New thing.
No,
thing with the thing.
the phrase "you know how little that nails it down" always makes me think of the Batman Beyond villain that says that.
Yes,
You
that's what
killed
I'm
my
referring
father.
to.
Do you know how little that nails it down? I love that. That's like that's the subversion too of like.
The thing is working.
Oh, good. I'm glad. That's the
Good.
that's the subversion, but it works. Like, yeah, he's super evil, and he just doesn't give a shit. Anyway,
Hello, Street.
at the swelling of the music, I wanted to go into the joke intro of One Piece. The Ball of Adventure.
That's my game. That one's mine.
Wait,
Mine.
this is a One Piece game? Why am I here?
Yeah, it's, One Piece is my game. Fuck off. Heather, did my new tokens get put in?
Oh no, because you said you needed to remove the background, and you never sent me the ones without the background.
What? Did I never? Holy shit! I never sent
Yeah.
you the ones without the background.
Yeah,
You
because
know,
I was like,
like
yeah, let me
the
put these in. I said,
images.
hold on, how about let me make them transparent first? I was like, yeah, good idea, and then you never sent them to me.
What do you mean? They're right here, Sweats.
Okay, let me fix this shit then. I only need to do the first one because the second one's not gonna show up for a while.
Also,
Yes.
I just told MD about that character. I really like them a lot. I probably did a terrible job explaining that.
Well, that's something for later.
Just tell them you want to play Mega Mind. I'll get the idea.
Zero, did you name them so they can be walkout tokens?
Yes,
Cool.
I did name them properly.
Good.
Oh, ow, fuck.
You okay?
My elbow was like right on the edge of my table, and then
Oh.
it slipped. Like I didn't hit, but
Oh.
it slipped, and it did that thing where the skin like rolled and got pulled as I moved it down, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" Because like my table is like a sharp corner because it's a
Yeah, it's
it's
not as
a,
bad as when your elbow rolls off and you smack it right between the
yeah.
joint.
Oh god, yeah. No, I didn't smack it. No, but it was like I was like, "Ow, fuck."
Sucks to suck,
need-
you know.
Yeah,
Mhm.
sucks to suck. Browse. There, that it should have fixed now. It should be up to date. All right.
Cool.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z. No, you were all in Boxstone when the bandits came back for round 2.
That
Oh, I
went
guess
about
you
as
did
well as you
that.
expect.
What was that, Alan?
Round 2? I'm ready.
No, they already round 2 has already happened and they already lost.
Round 2 came and went.
Oh,
Yeah, came and went.
okay.
Fucking killed shit. Cornelius revealed himself in all of his glory and got real tired. You found out some interesting information that Galerion does not appear to be burning or have ever burned, and is actually well populated. and that the 12 demigods are no longer gods.
I have sort of a wild theory, actually.
Yes.
Okay.
What if we're the conquering army? Like
What?
we're not the good guys. We're not trying to escape. Our ship isn't the people who are trying to escape. What if we're the ones that are the conquerors? What if we're the ones that are trying to colonize this planet?
Are we the
Yeah,
baddies?
Eshe has been explicitly taking actions to try and avoid that.
Well, if we are, we're doing a
But-
right shit job at it.
But I think Mooney's like being more explicit about like, yeah, we're not doing an accident colonization by trying to get refugees here. Like, you are the colonizers. That is your job and duty.
That is a very likely possibility.
Yeah,
okay,
but that is
seeing it
our
that
job
way.
and duty.
Okay, let me put it this way: not colonizers, conquerors.
Okay.
I mean,
I mean that could be possible, but they'd have to fake a bunch of data on the files. Hey, actually, do we get
They
data on the
could.
files saying what our mission was on the ship?
Yeah, your mission was to find a new homestead for the refugees.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd
Like,
have to fake that, I guess.
Which
And more importantly, Angel would have to be lying to us.
Or doesn't know. And
No,
like
she would have to be lying to us because she told us.
and if she wouldn't be lying and be telling the truth if that's genuinely what she thought. If that is genuinely what she believes, then of course she's gonna be thinking like that and would be
it's not
telling us
lying
that.
if she doesn't know.
Yeah, it's not lying if that's what she thinks is true.
Does my token need to be deleted and re-put down for the thing?
yeah, probably.
Cool.
Let me do that.
Well,
What the fuck? Hold on.
you make sure it was the prototype.
Why are the fucking why every time I do anything with the tokens, it's so fucking
We're having all the
Odd.
technical issues today.
every goddamn time, and it
I
pisses me
wish
off.
I could do it for you. I really
I'll
do.
date
I'll do it
token.
for you.
There we go.
are.
I know.
Bah. Oh. I'm
Wow.
freaking tiny, I forgot. It does make me
Now-
look actually small now, though.
Now Nina's the only one who isn't like a transparent token.
I'll work on it sometime.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Look.
But yes, Aloysius dropped the bomb of none of us are gods anymore, and then left. He's gone back home.
Like, that isn't
I
as
would
much as
too.
of a bomb as you think, Aloysius.
I'm pretty sure Hanu's immediate reaction before the end of the session was no shit.
Okay.
Well,
So
He may not be a god, but you think he could still end you with a thought.
Pretty sure this man could still kill everyone without even
yeah,
trying.
but I could win. I could defeat that thought.
Yeah, he's not gonna kill me.
Not purposefully.
Yeah, and that thought is not gonna kill me.
we watched him. We watched him re-exist like 7 people. I'm not God or not, still not messing with him.
It's a joke. It's a joke, bro.
Look,
Yeah, but the funny
Hanu holds up
thing-
his hand to the side of his head. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Uh-huh.
All 3 ears.
Shut up.
Waiting for that joke.
Anyway. Well, let's get going.
Oh wait, hold on.
I mean,
Does this work? No, it
going
doesn't.
where? Like,
No.
We were heading south, I believe. We were heading towards the mines.
Yeah.
Yes, we have
Yeah.
the side quest.
Oh, I didn't realize we were popping in on the side quest first.
What side
I
quest?
mean-
There's no side quest.
Yeah, then.
This is story quest.
So you have the missive from Aloysius / Canardus. But you were arguing that you took the week to prepare, and he said, I hate that I hate that you're
That
right.
makes sense.
I hate
So
that
we
makes
could
sense.
theoretically take the other week and then head out.
That's up to you. You,
Or
however,
you might
you
get
did
mad
just
again.
yeah, you did just see him re-exist 7 people.
Yeah.
So,
Eshe would like to.
Mhm.
however, he did explicitly state, "I have no intention of hurting you. You are doing a quest for me."
Just watch the
That's
space
reasonable.
god.
Eshe
Just,
is still
I'm
terrified
alive.
of him.
yeah, space god just unbanned it like 8 people in one go and went. So about that side quest.
Cool.
In a literal frame of existence, as if it was a movie.
He everything everywhere all at once to them.
Yep.
Okay.
All the colorful words for unexisted aside, we probably should do his quest.
I
That's
feel like
all.
mine is a pretty accurate way of describing it.
Percival, what's your speed?
Hang on.
Unequip your
Uh,
shield.
Let me put my shield on. My shield is already on my back.
Okay, just don't be holding it right now in your hands.
I don't carry it around if I don't need it.
Yeah,
L
what's
means on
speed?
your sheet, so it doesn't affect your speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not currently equipped.
Okay, what's your speed?
The same as it always is.
Ah,
Same as it ever was.
What the
this-
number,
this
funny
doesn't
man?
mean anything.
20.
There you
The same
go.
as it
Okay.
always is.
No, but I don't know it. I don't have your sheet. Okay, does anyone have a speed less than 20?
No, I have a speed of 30.
Cool.
I believe I can move at 20.
I believe I can also move at 20. And as in, I just checked that I can.
Cool. We can move 16 miles per day.
Awesome.
What
the
about
fuck?
Nimbus? How fast can it move?
Zero?
Zero?
Sorry, I had to
the
mute.
speed.
What's on?
How
How
fast
fast
is your
can
go-kart?
Nimbus move?
If Nimbus was a vehicle with a working engine, it could move about 30 feet around, or 20 with all the cargo on it. However, seeing it is just essentially a cart, about as fast as whatever we strap it to.
We may need to rent / buy a horse.
No, we don't. I can. Percival and I can drag that.
Yes, and then the speed is the fastest Percival.
The speed is Percival.
Yeah. Also, renting a horse probably wouldn't be a good idea, mainly because not all of us can fit on it currently.
I'm saying to drag Nimbus.
Yes, but then either way, we can't all fit on the Nimbus.
Yeah, but that way we don't have to worry about who's dragging it.
That's true, but the maximum speed is still the slowest person.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Also, we would have to have somebody reasonably able to take care of the horse.
That's a good point. That I hadn't considered.
Yeah, let's not waste material money on a horse.
Good thinking.
We can get Nimbus from its hiding spot. We can get it all sorted. We can start heading south.
Cool.
So you're heading south?
We were heading towards the mines, right?
So the abandoned mine is to the east northeast.
We were going to the one below us.
Yeah.
So that is to find the red flower with the blue thorns.
Yes.
Yes. I think that's where we decided we were going.
That is Hold on, let me swap everyone to the
Ada,
wall.
you can tell us where to go.
So
So
I
you
believe we
you
agreed we were
had
going to the Hussein Pass.
Yeah.
you had decided to go up here towards
No,
this
we hadn't.
mine. Yes. I'm pretty sure. I'm positive.
Okay, I did, but everyone else decided to go down.
No, I'm positive y'all decided to go to the mine.
Okay,
Working
do
on
you have
the
the
mine.
mines prepped?
Because that's where y'all said y'all wanted to go.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
is
I'm
it
pretty
is
sure
it
we
the
did
thing
too.
you have prepped?
Fair enough.
Okay,
I
everybody.
I actually don't remember, so
My memory said we were going to Hussein's Pass. However, if that's
Which one is the
incorrect,
one where? Which one is the one where we're not supposed to stay the night?
the bottom
Hussein's
Hussein.
one.
Pass.
Ah, I
But-
believe that is the one that we said we were going to go to.
But we are going where Hada has prepped.
Yes.
So you can go to Hussein's Pass first if you want, but don't expect a like a map.
No, we're going to the mines.
Yeah, we're going to the mines.
Going to the mines.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Yes.
okay, pause. I have the mines prepared. I don't have
Yes.
anything special prepared or planned for Hussein's Pass to begin with.
I am not
Is
sure
that-
how
we're
our
going to-
wires got crossed, but we're heading north to the
Yeah, I-
mines.
genuinely
Yes.
don't remember. I just assumed that we were going down there.
I'm not
fine.
sure where the wires got crossed.
I mean,
Okay,
it's
we'll go
the
to the
mines are more exciting. You know.
Okay. Because also I'd ask for more rolls.
Yeah.
Because I mean, yeah, it is further
It
away.
is longer.
So.
Yeah, it is further away. So
I would really love a combat encounter.
I know
sure
you would.
are you itching for combat?
I am.
Alan's always
legitimately.
itching for
I
combat.
mean, as long as we get
You know-
time between to get ready back up.
Oh yeah, no, I'm healing y'all to full in like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Are you like going now, or are you like waiting to the next day to go?
I see no reason to not go now. Like
Uh,
we're gonna be sleeping in the woods anyway.
Because we're
how
just-
did we decide?
So, no one really. I mean, here's the thing. I think we should go now, mainly because it's going to be walking the rest of the day. We'll set up
Yeah.
camp and then continue the next day.
Hmm.
Okay, so this is important. All things considered, is so you are currently in the woods. You've just finished burying the bandits, right?
Yes.
Is there anything you want to go back to town for, like even just to buy supplies? Because do y'all have rations?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
I
I
don't
think-
need any.
Do we actually
I
have
remember-
rations on our sheet?
I remember Mooney had collected like 1 or 2 rations.
Oh,
We
yes,
have-
I did.
We have a
Yeah.
pack of rations in Nimbus, and all of us should have some rations.
Mhm.
Everyone
I
that
don't have
needs
enough
to-
rations.
I do have some rations on me. I don't need them.
Yeah.
Is there any, like-
Can I have the
Oh, I
rations?
don't have.
I don't have.
rations.
Yeah. Wait, no. I have 6 of 7 rations.
I already put mine in the cart because I don't
Right.
need them.
Yeah, I do have rations.
Well, we
I
need
shall.
to. Well, when in story, Puzzle went to get rations. Did you actually buy rations?
Yeah, during the week, I did some shopping, got
Did you actually
supplies.
put those items on a sheet?
No, because at the time I didn't have access to the sheet.
That's fair. Did you spend any money on it?
Yes.
Okay, then we need to know what you bought and put them on a sheet.
So, here's the thing. We have 7 rations in the cart.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like,
Set-
Hold up. I do think I might have done it wrong and accidentally bought like 7 rations when 1 ration is actually 7. So I think we may only have 2. 2 that are 7
Mhm.
Well, that's fine because only 2 of us eat.
But sorry, I interrupted you, Hatter.
So it's not just rations. Like, is there any gear and supplies you need from town? Are you legitimately heading out right away, like from this gravesite?
I know this is gonna sound bad, but I do want to go speak to Canaris again to learn more information. No, can I finish speaking, please?
All right, fair enough.
To learn more information about where we're going and what is going to be there.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Does anyone have a climbing kit?
No, I don't have a climbing
I
kit.
I just got to, I got food and medical supplies, and I think that was it.
Okay. How much did you spend on that?
I don't remember.
Okay. If nobody has a climbing kit, we should buy a climbing kit.
Mm.
I mean, Hanu doesn't really need one.
That's not
Everyone else does.
That's not who we're buying it for.
I mean, Dive is light enough for Hanu to carry her and use the grappling hook, right?
Not sure that's how that works.
Okay.
Eshe does have rope, but that's not a climbing kit.
Okay. I'll buy a climbing kit.
Okay. Yeah.
So I will say, I feel like, Hatter, you can correct me. Did Ganaris already tell us about the places we could go? Like,
He
told us-
gave you a little bit, but he doesn't really like full on like explain in detail everything.
Yeah, no, as far as I remember, he just told us where to go and what we needed from there, and that was it. It's just, I need this from here, and I need this from here. Don't stay the night. Okay, good luck. Have fun. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, that honestly, yeah, that was basically it.
I mean, Dive has opportunity to talk with them about that.
No, it's fine. I don't have to. If someone else wants to talk to them, they can.
I mean, you can talk to him. No, I thought that was a good idea. Money, you okay?
I'm sorry if I made you feel like you couldn't, and that I interrupted you.
It was a little bit rude, especially the way that which you were saying it.
I'm very sorry about that. You didn't deserve that.
Thank you. I think it will probably be better if someone who probably knows more and will be able to better use that information goes anyway.
Well, Eshe wouldn't want to talk to him, which was part of why my reaction was that way. That doesn't
Yeah.
justify it.
Yeah, I think you got a little too into character on that one.
I wasn't there last session, so I think Nina will ask him.
All right.
And then I guess Dive in the meantime will try and get more rations.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are you doing that by way of like purchasing them or trying to like scavenge for them?
More fishing.
More fishing. Roll me. I think survival. All right. Yeah. Let's say you get another ration.
Nice.
So yeah, make sure to add all the rations you've gotten throughout all this to a sheet.
I have 3 rations in my backpack. Should I
Yeah.
put 2 of them in Nimbus? Or just keep them in my backpack?
Two in Nimbus would probably be good.
So, in fairness, only 2 of us eat.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
put
you
one
can
in
keep.
Nimbus.
You
And
can
then I'll
keep
keep
2.
2.
Yeah.
We're going to a mine. That's why Nina's buying a climbing kit. Um, what else do we need in a mine?
I think everyone has dark vision, right? So you don't need a light source.
Yeah.
Lena
Probably not a great
doesn't,
idea.
but she
I
has
have a
the
light source.
Wayfinder.
It probably wouldn't be a good idea to light a torch in there anyway.
I mean, we have
either
something
we
better
need
than a
canary
torch.
or something.
Oh yes,
I'm
like the
trying to
sunstick.
remember what that fucking thing, because there's a thing that's like a fucking Swiss Army knife, but I can't remember the name of it.
Oh,
Multi-tool?
Traveler's Any Tools.
Any tool, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, Traveler's Any Tool.
Yeah, but it's too expensive. We don't have 200 GP.
Oh bloody hell, that is expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Mhm.
pricey thing. You could like try and find.
Does-
I mean, it's a mine. It probably has pickaxes and shovels, but God knows what condition they're in.
Does Canaris give us anything to make
No.
our trip easier? Okay.
No.
Oh, okay.
When he gave you this mission, he didn't quite like you.
What did we get off the?
He still questionably doesn't like you, but he's more tolerant of your existence.
What did we get off the bandits?
Oh, the 3 bandits you got.
Only 3 bandits?
Oh, sorry, not even. You killed 2 bandits.
And the rest effed off.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Hold on, let me double check. But
Well, like 12, and then after Canaris was finished, there was 6. And then
yeah. So you got 2. You got a short bow, a axe. So a short bow and 2 axes. 2 oh, hold on. What kind of axe is it? 2 hatchets.
Okay. Should I add those to loot?
Yes, please do.
Anyone with a
If you want to
thrown
sell them, hatchets are thrown weapons actually.
I was gonna say, if anyone's got a thrown weapons, we could probably use those.
Yeah, but they only throw 10 feet though. So
Mm. Is Percy good with thrown axes? No,
Um,
Percy can
um,
throw his weapon.
I can throw I have a throw. Yeah, I just yeet my hammer,
And it comes back to you.
and then it comes back to me.
Like the mighty Thor.
Yep. You know, I'm gonna get a crowbar. You never know when you might need a crowbar.
I think I have a crowbar already.
that's a
Two
good
crowbars.
idea to have, just in general.
Yeah, in case we ever want to break into Canaris' house when he decides to close the door.
Yeah, I already have a crowbar. We don't need another crowbar.
You never know.
Oh, that's fair. If you want a crowbar, you can have it.
And when we're at the mine, we can start harvesting. Oh, a pickaxe! Because
Yeah.
yeah.
As I said, it's an abandoned mine, so it probably has pickaxes, but you don't know what condition they would be in.
Oh yeah, it'd probably be a good idea to ask Canaris how long the mine has been abandoned.
How long has the mine been abandoned?
Do you want to do that scene? Do you want to be
I
there,
don't
or do you want it to be a scene at
necessarily
all,
need
or
to.
do you just want to talk to him?
I just want to talk to him.
Okay. He sells like, it's been abandoned for about 4 decades. As in a mine, but it was used recently by some ne'er-do-wells as a hiding place. The mine itself didn't do too well. It lasted for about a year before they abandoned it for reasons.
Huh. Okay. Do you imagine we can find like digging tools that will still work?
Presumably. Presumably.
Yeah. If we find something in there and we don't have the tools for it, I'm gonna pray to you for us to find the tools.
I'm not gonna answer.
Okay. Okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. That's fine. Okay. What kind of axe did you say?
What type of what?
What kind of axe?
Oh,
Yeah.
hatchet.
Oh, hatchet. A hatchet. Okay.
Yeah. The bandits had hatches on them.
Yeah. Okay. The heck? Excuse me? Oh, that's very funny. Okay. 2 hatchets. Cool. Cool. Actually, party, what do you think about taking a day to sell what the bandits dropped? Normally buying or selling takes a day.
I mean, I can do that while I get whatever else equipment we need.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
Okay.
really fine.
Yeah. Then we'll take the rest of the day to do that, to like finish up our last stuff. Yeah. Okay. In that case, we'll sell those for half price, I guess. Which is 19 silver.
Yeah.
I'll add that to our loot. Cool.
No one has an aversion to bugs, right?
I don't personally.
I'm good.
Yes,
Spidey
I
has
am.
an aversion to some bugs.
Spider. Yeah, to spiders specifically.
Spiders aren't a bug; they're an arachnid. But yes,
Yeah.
I have an aversion to spiders.
Yeah.
Bug
Thankfully,
is
there are no spiders in this one.
Bug is
Spiders
an
are cute.
informal category.
Insect.
Insect.
Well, insects are still animals.
But yes, no, the answer is spiders.
Yes.
Um,
All right.
I'm gonna get another climbing kit.
Okay. That's a good idea. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He does tell you, the mine shaft itself, the mine itself, although is a mine, it's mostly a vertical shaft.
Ah,
Okay, that's good to know.
Ha! Shaft.
And Nina's gonna relay that Canaris said we probably will find digging tools there, so we don't need to buy them. Mining
Fair
tools.
enough.
Is there anything else we want? Everyone's good?
Anything you need from the market while I'm there?
nope. No. Is there anything that we? Let me just look up the inventory. So we have weapons. We have stuff. I don't think we need anything else.
Okay, let's head out then.
So everyone is full healed, just so you're aware.
Oh wait, the only thing I could think of is something to keep us like out of severe weather. Like if it's like really
Ooh.
badly raining.
I mean, if you want some cold
I think-
weather clothes, I can grab those.
But we're
Yeah.
not going cold weather, are we?
Yeah, but you never know.
Yeah, okay, we can buy a set of cold weather clothes. Are they? They're kind of expensive.
You do know that it is the end of winter, so it wouldn't be a terrible idea.
Mm-hmm.
But we only have to buy at the most 2, because unless I'm just like completely, no, that's like not true. With it only affecting the 2 androids?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, how do
I mean,
the automatons deal with intense weather?
we survived a vacuum, but I don't think we are inherently resistant to.
I think weather affects them normally.
Weather
mhm.
affects them normally. Yeah, so then y'all should have y'all should probably take some cold weather outfits.
I actually own
I'm
one of those. So would I be able
Yeah.
to get mine from where I left it buried in the ground, presumably?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I mean,
I
yeah, we're spending the rest of the day doing this.
well, whilst the cold weather clothing is definitely a thing, I'm more talking about like shelter in case we like
Mm.
raining.
Do you want me to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
a
yeah.
tent?
That's
If,
good
if like a
thinking.
tent or a
I'll get a
tarp
tent
or
while we're at
anything,
the market.
yeah, tent would
Mhm.
probably be a good idea.
Yeah.
Because we have
Yeah, and y'all
bedrolls. but
y'all spent the
bedrolls-
last week making money, so you have some money.
Should it, Smarty, should I buy the? Should I find the things in the anathems sheet?
Oh, that's alright. I already found it.
Okay.
We want. How much is that? Oh, yeah, we can afford that one. Okay. Let me just grab the party. The party loot. Okay.
I'm spending quite a lot of money on this, but it's fine.
Well, these are things that are going to last us a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
And presumably we'll find a ton more money on the way.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm gonna give
And
y'all
if
shit.
anything, it is a mine. Also, Kurais didn't say why the mine failed, did he?
No.
Yeah, he doesn't. He said
No,
it failed.
Yeah, he said they abandoned it some years ago after because it didn't last very long. He doesn't know why. He knows
he
that
doesn't know
ruffians.
why.
He doesn't know why. No. At least he didn't say why. I don't. I'm gonna say he doesn't know why. But he does know that some he says ruffians, but honestly, it's probably bandits of some kind. Did use it in the last couple of years as like a hideout. But he doesn't know if they're still around or not.
Mm-hmm. And
So the last time. Sorry, go ahead.
Smarty, feel free to take money from Nimbus.
Yep.
Oh.
Sorry, go on.
No, I'm actually glad y'all are taking the time because it helped me up the map because I forgot I didn't put walls on this map.
Hmm.
Bad.
Yeah. But yeah, so you you spend your time, you spend a day, selling and buying stuff.
Mhm.
And you rest out in the middle of the woods. And with your tent and your gear and whatnot, it's much better. The cold mornings, of like the mist that rolls off the mountain and kind of clings to you as you wake up, isn't as intense or as not bone aching, but like it's slow. You slow to start to move, and the tents that you've made and the cold weather gear you've bought helps you kind of shake that off much easier. But you pack up your things, load everything up on Nimbus, and you're trying to figure out a schedule of like who's gonna push and pull Nimbus at what point, do all that stuff because Nimbus doesn't have a working engine at the moment, and it's basically a glorified wagon without a horse, and you begin to move. So yes.
Smarty, did you get the cold outfits, or should I?
Oh, I can add those. Right, hang on. I put those in the wrong one. Let me just put those over.
Okay.
Yeah, and so you begin to head out. However, thing of interest as you begin to head out, simply because I am a sucker for plot hooks.
Mhm.
Along the way, you pass the gravesite of the bandits and the dog, and you notice one of them is empty.
Like it's been dug up.
That's concerning.
Like it's been dug up.
Oh. I'm gonna assume the
Um,
bandits wanted to take their bandit back.
That's
only the one.
possible.
It's only the one grave.
Uh,
Because I imagine Eshe didn't make a mass grave for the three of them. I feel
Yeah,
like Eshe would be
no,
the one to
no.
dig 3 different graves. Yeah, only one of them's been dug up, not the other two.
You know, I trust
Eshe-
Eshe to have done good enough.
yeah, and Eshe is confused by this. Would I be able to roll executioner's lore or something to try and see like this would be better for gravekeeper lore, so feel free to say no, but I was just thinking
I
see if
feel
I
like
You could just
signs of
make it a.
undead, signs of grave robbery.
so
You could just make a
executioner war.
non-specific lore.
So yeah, executioner law wouldn't work here. It would be religion on not undead. Sorry, it would be religion to see if about undead, perception for any like notable things. But I will tell you up straight out because you have executioner's law. I'll just straight up tell you because you also wanted this. This was the new bandit boss's grave.
Hey, Hanu, I don't think your rivalry's ended yet.
Yeah. The one that Hanu crit killed.
Hanu, I think you may want to keep an eye out. Either someone saw fit to drag the corpse of the fellow you were having some tension with up and out, or it got up and walked away on its own.
Damn,
Nina
you
rolled me.
so much that it came back from the dead. Good job, Han.
Yeah, Nina did roll a perception check. Would you, Ashley, would you like to roll anything for information?
I'll roll Executioner Lore to see what I can get. I will roll it blindly.
Okay.
I know that that's not ideal, and it's okay if that just doesn't work.
I'm gonna say it doesn't work. Like, perception
that's-
for, like, looking for something in the area, or religion for undead, if undead are related.
That's completely reasonable.
Yeah. Anu, do you have
So if
any
you don't want
skills
to,
that
if
might
you don't
be
want to
helpful
roll,
here?
yeah, if you don't want to, sorry, was that?
I'm looking to see if I have any skills that might be useful here.
Nina
think
says
I'm-
that's odd.
I'm content with not being able to roll much for it.
Okay. I can't give you anything, Nina. I feel like that's odd procs with you noticing the grave's been disturbed. Anything from Hanu?
I looked at my skills. I really don't
So
have anything applicable here.
So the grave being dug up is not obvious.
Not inherently, not unless you're like directly passing it.
Okay.
And I don't feel like
You could theoretically say that.
Okay, then that's odd
is-
procs, and we investigate
Yeah.
the grave. That makes sense.
Yeah. So, does no one have religion?
God, no.
I have religion.
Yeah.
Would you like to roll religion? Oh, sorry. Yeah, Nina has already rolled perception. Someone else can roll religion, but yeah, those are the two things. Yeah, like to get information out of this situation.
Who has the higher religion? I have a +7.
Oh,
I've
you
got
do it
plus
then.
5.
I was
Plus
think-
8.
I feel like.
Mine is also a 5.
Oh, okay. So should I roll religion then?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I believe so.
I do have a plus 8.
You can't roll
yeah,
because
but
you
you
roll
already rolled.
perception.
You've already rolled.
Mm-hmm.
Dive.
That.
As Nina is like looking around the grave and finds tracks, like finds footprints
Okay.
in the like cold damp air that lingers close to the ground, kind of being absorbed by the dirt. You can see footprints, boot prints in the dirt. They're light, but they're there. It's not mud, but it is like moist earth. and you find that there's tracks leading away from the grave. But you don't see any, and you only see one.
They're leading
Dive,
away.
as
There's
you-
none leading to.
And as you're looking at this grave, you can see that this is not the kind of like being dug up by like shovels or paws or anything like that, where they're trying to like dig away the dirt. This looks like something was pulled from the earth, and the dirt moved out of its way, and you can almost see claw marks on either side of the bed that was dug for it.
So I've pretty extensively read that god's book.
Mm-hmm.
Is any of Canaris' siblings the god of undeath?
No, not explicitly. Let me double check. Let me look at the list here because
Capti.
Capti is God of Traitors, Martyrs, and Revenge.
Mm.
Also the light.
Yeah, so the light in general is like connected with life and death, but more in the sense of like creation. Like it creates life. It creates from
It
nothing.
also died.
It also died, so presumably it wouldn't be involved here. I imagine you're asking because you think one of Konos' siblings has
Found him.
inserted them. Yeah. Captain the God of Traitors, Martyrs, and Revenge. So they aren't explicitly like the God of the Undead. Though death, especially Martyrs, is inherent. Undeath is not. So it could be Capti, but according to your book, Capti is imprisoned.
I am starting to think that this is just this guy. This is just this guy whose revenge, like will for revenge, is so strong that he got brought back to life. I mean, we look at Eshe. We've seen that people that have died have come back before.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, but Eshe
There
coming
are-
back was a very specific thing.
I'm going to go way out on a limb and say this was probably not a reincarnation.
Funnily enough, Konos does have some like undeath connotations
Fucking Canaris.
because if someone dies before their time,
It makes sense.
it could be argued that Konos would bring them back. But I don't.
We don't know
It
what that
seems
means,
weird.
really.
Yeah, it seems weird Konos would do that.
Considering he unexisted half this guy's party.
Mhm.
Sangris is known for like blood and rage, not necessarily undead, but it does say that his followers, warriors that were his, would fight beyond their mortal coil until they fell, like they were torn asunder by the damage they were taking. So maybe.
Doggo wanted a snack.
Wow.
Doug,
nom,
this
nom,
man's
nom,
up to
nom.
eat him. Nom nom.
Nom.
That's my guess.
Oh. Hanu, Zero isn't allowed to participate.
I see.
So Zero does have information. From what you've gathered, it looks like this man dug himself out of his own grave and walked away.
Oh, classic undeath.
Got a
Yeah.
revenant
In
after
what
my
form?
ass, I'm fucked.
Yeah, in what form you're not entirely sure. With that 22 religion check, Revenant sounds accurate. But there are dozens of undeath, especially like hauntings. Like there's a lot of undeath this could be. Revenant's a pretty big classic one.
Mhm.
Revenant's after my ass. I'm fucked.
For the description of revenants, I'm sure everyone here knows, but to read it out, revenants are obsessed undead stalkers who rise from their own murders and are driven by one and only thing: revenge against their killers. The common wisdom is that revenants arise only from individuals who have been utterly betrayed or abandoned to die a grueling death. But even
That
then,
doesn't-
such victims might not rise from the graves. In other cases, revenants might rise from what might legitimately be considered an accident if the revenant doesn't understand the full circumstances of their demise. In such case, it doesn't matter what the murderer might not have intended to kill, for revenants understand no pity and can never forgive. Revenants have little memory of their lives other than anything they might need to recall in order to achieve their goals of vengeance.
Honestly, this, to my understanding, this doesn't sound like a revenant. Then
Yeah, it's like
it really
revenant,
shouldn't
revenge.
be.
This guy could be out for revenge and become a revenant. But revenants are usually out for revenge for like wrongdoings, betrayals, abandonments. This
Murders.
You don't know this. Yeah, murders. You don't know this guy.
This guy was pissed at me for a thing when I drove a motorcycle on him.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, and
And
he was
then
full
he
of rage.
came
He was
for
a level
my
1
ass.
barbarian. Yeah, he was a level 1 barbarian. He gained a level of barbarian purely to come and try and beat your ass.
Yeah,
But-
and then I only killed him after he got 5 guys grouped up on me.
Yeah, so
Too
Revenant,
angry to die.
yeah, so Revenant doesn't really fit, but it's the classic like undead looking for revenge. It's weird. You're not sure.
Are the other ones still there?
The other ones are still there.
Alright.
Well, at least I only have one guy out for my ass. Although that one chick I killed
Oh.
at the very end, boy howdy, felt
Yeah,
bad
and
for
with it-
her.
And here's the funny thing. 22 is the DC. Because you know Revenants are fucking tough.
Unless someone reminds Nina that she needs to stick to the quest. Nina's gonna like
Turn this guy in. Yeah, this guy.
track this guy.
All right.
Hanu will stop Nina when he sees her obviously start to follow the footprints and just
Uh-huh.
reach a hand to grab her arm because he can't reach
Yeah.
her shoulder and be like, Nina, he's not that important. He's just some bandit.
Dive, who has been acting as Conaris's "Hey, you stop getting distracted" person. Dive's just like, we have like a job to do.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, go on. Nah.
Yes. Just before you left town, so just before you found the grave, because you actually did spend the day, which was actually very important, and I totally blanked that this was gonna happen, and I was like really important of asking whether or not you would keep staying the day or not, and it totally left me. As you are preparing to leave, well, let me delete these motherfuckers. As you're preparing to leave, coming up to you, Sir Percival,
Yes.
in the street is
That's
an
that chick who saw
orcish.
me decapitate a motherfucker.
So I'm gonna use a different token just to be safe. There's actually one I'm very specifically looking for, and this isn't it. No.
Guess I'll be over here with
Where
you.
what the fuck is it? The one with the big hair.
Wish I could help.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the. Oh, I am. I was thinking of the elf with the big hair. No, she's an old. This one. Bam. This
Just-
woman.
Returning from the market, tent under his arm, crowbar in hand.
Yeah, you're about to like leave town to meet up with the group out in the. And a woman, you hear like footsteps coming up behind you, like kind of in a rush, not like running, but like a hurried pace.
Yeah.
And you hear, excuse me.
Yes. Hello.
Are you the knight, with the heroes?
That I am, Sir Percival, at your service.
Hello. She like gives a little bit of a bow, but it's a little awkward because you're way shorter than her. And this is like a full elven woman. Um,
Full elven woman?
and sorry, full orcish woman,
Full
like
orc,
not half
yeah.
orc or anything. She's a full orcish. And so she's quite tall. She's like pushing, she's like 6.5 feet. And so she says, I you're heroes, right?
I'd like to think so, yes.
And she like looks around for a moment, like as if she's like worried someone might be.
Is the
listening, and
monkey
she
here?
goes, no, she's like looking around, like looking. She's actually like looking specifically like behind her, like town, and it says, "You don't work for the church, do you?"
No, I believe I accidentally made that clear when I first arrived that I have no allegiances to the current church.
Good. My son's missing,
Die, heretic.
and die, heretic. No, my son's missing, and he's all I have left. And the church says he abandoned his post to come back home, but he never came.
Say no more. Give me a description.
Um,
He will like put the tent down, take his pad out, and like get his pencil.
Percival
God, I
begins
love
writing, and a
Perc-
little thing pops up in the top of Hanu's peripheral. Why didn't we just get a side quest?
Percival's the best. I love him.
Another
Damn it,
little
Percy!
Why did we get a
thing-
side quest? Wait, where's Percival?
Another little thing pops up at the top of Hanu's window, and it says, "Nina just did a cool trick."
Damn it, Nina! I have some messages from yesterday, but they're gone now. It's weird. It's like they were there. They're gone.
yeah. She says, well, he's a young man, his early 20s. Zorchin, his name's Zorchin, Brazeborn, and he went to go work in the mines in Copperleaf, and he, for ease of everything, he lives in Copperleaf, but he comes back during the weekend to visit. I haven't seen him in 2 months.
He's quite like. Understood. I will keep my eye out and inform the others, and we will have your son back before you know it.
Thank you. As soon as you get, he's all I have. After his father died, he's all I have left.
I understand. It is tough when a family member goes missing, especially a younger one.
Thank you. And she gives you like a physical description of what he looks.
Yeah, you write it down.
Yeah, he's a half orc. He's a half orc. Zochin Braceborn, and she like hugs you, gives you this big like weepy hug, and then
Zor
sorry, I guess.
Zorchin Braceborn?
Yeah, Zochin Braceborn. I put in the below.
Okay. Do we know what that means in character?
It's just a name.
It's a name.
Okay.
I assume
Oh,
it's an
I'm sorry.
orcish name.
I mean, I could come up with like in orcish what it means, but
No, I'm happy with that. I just couldn't. I thought those were words.
oh no, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, he stretch his arm the best he can around her, like pat the back. Or
You are
she,
hugging a doll currently.
yes.
yes. Do you go back to Copperleaf or you start heading out of town?
Yeah, no, he's already got the supplies. He needs to take them
Yeah.
back to the car. But this is like, we're already on a quest. But as soon as we get back from this one, that is top priority for him.
You saw like heading out. She's like waving you off, and like she has like a handkerchief, and she's like blowing her nose, and she's like waving at you, like she's desperately sad but happy that someone is finally like taking her seriously. Roll me perception.
Perception, the Percival skill.
Perception. Is this a
Yeah, secret. Do secret.
secret? Blind.
Blind, yeah. Okay.
One nat 20 later.
No, but you hit the DC. So you're going out of town. You're off this map. You like look behind you, just like do like one final wave, and she's gone.
Take a moment, just like, huh. Nod to himself. Have the tent up again, turn around, back to the car.
Do you tell the rest of the party?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Aloysius is like looking at you, like he's on the porch again. He's like looking at you, and like looking back to where she was. He's looking back and forth. He doesn't seem angry or upset or anything, but he just like seems to have noticed that.
Fair enough. I mean, it was.
Wait, what do you mean we'll do that after the mine quest?
Well, to be fair, I tucks the tent onto the car. I said I would do it.
Okay, but 2 more days and that kid could be dead in the mines.
In fact,
Yes.
he's been done for 2 weeks, hasn't he?
2 months.
He's been gone.
Months.
He's
I'm
gone.
fairly
She has
certain
not
if
seen
this-
him in 2 months.
If this
Exactly.
kid is not already dead, I'm sure he can wait another 2 days.
Yeah, and you've
Okay,
been
that's
talking
fair.
to people in the mines. Nothing's weird about the mines right now. Like there hasn't been a cave in or anything.
Oh, something's
Yeah,
weird
no,
about
he's
the
had
mine.
he's on good terms with the miners at this point. So, if they knew anything shifty, they probably would let him know. But,
Plot hooks.
this is a problem for future Percival.
First of all, as you tell the party this, you get a little ping at the top of your peripheral. Quest added to quest log from Hanu.
Yep.
There you go.
Parentheses, Hanu will remember this.
I don't remember this.
I am honestly, I know it has no mechanical bearings, but I do love Hanu's quest log that he's been keeping in his
Yes.
systems.
It's a good thing, yeah.
Like
Yeah,
he
Hanu's
literally has a
quest log
HUD.
Hanu's quest log and Percival's inventory.
I love the idea that Hanu's quest log is like has no optional parts to it. Like it's just the normal mission, nothing special. And then Dives is like has all the optional parts to it that are going to be done.
Why? I was gonna say it's Hardy's quest log, it's Percival's inventory, and it's Dives dating sim.
Dive has
Dive
the relationship
is,
tracker. She knows
Yeah,
how many
yeah,
clients
yeah.
we have.
She has the Stardew Valley like heart tracker. She
Yeah.
has the wiki open to find out what everyone likes.
I finally figured out what version of game it is for Eshe. Survival horror.
Yeah. What I love is that the heart track of Fukunoas was like had a little lock on the first heart because like you weren't supposed to be able to like start his like whole thing until later when you had the skill to do it. And then you nat 20'd the one check you needed to do it.
Whoopsie.
Which check was that? I completely forgotten.
The making the designing the poison. Like figuring out what the poison did and how to stop it.
I nat 20
And
to
so-
fix him. You nat 20 to make him listen to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you unlocked the first heart and thus has started the relationship tracker way earlier than expected. But yeah, okay. And then you leave, you find the graveyard, yada yada.
Yeah,
Revenant doesn't
Okay,
really fit.
well
yeah,
that's
so on
fair.
and so
Let me
fast
add
forward to
the.
the present.
You know what? I'm gonna call the Nina and Hanu thing the monkey quest.
Monkey quest. Also, I've been thinking every night Dive would be talking to Angel. I think along with that, Dive's gonna like have a prayer to Canaris. He probably won't answer or even listen, but she's gonna do it anyway.
I mean, praying doesn't inherently have to be asking for something.
Yeah.
It's
It'll
one
be
of the
like
things that
Jess
it was one of the
using rescue.
reasons that Hanu was like, "Hey, what the fuck do you mean? You guys just ask him for things? Like that's not what praying is.
Mm.
Y'all are fucking weird on this planet."
Like, they have daily prayers and whatnot, but you don't pray to the god of craftsmanship on a day-to-day basis unless that is part of your day-to-day job, like day-to-day existence.
I like naming the
Uh,
quest logs.
Yeah.
Dead man
I'm
walking.
glad.
Okay.
Uh,
So, like I said,
You-
like we were saying before we got cut back in time. Nina,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
we gotta leave the dead guy alone. He's not that important. He was just some bandit.
Okay, but now that's the second guy.
What do you mean it's the second
You-
guy?
What? It's the second guy we're leaving dead.
He's already dead.
Yeah. And so is the guy in the mines.
Look, that's Percy's whole thing. I don't know what's going on with that. This guy tried and killed us. Tried to kill us. He's just
Yeah.
some uppity bandit who doesn't know how to leave well enough alone. It's not
Some
important.
uppity bitch.
I mean, think
If he wants to
about
come
it.
for round 3, I'll kick his ass a third time.
Oh.
But he's not important.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But you gotta check it out next time, okay?
If we run across a second open grave, sure.
Okay. And I'll
I'm
also
gonna
make all
regret
plans.
that.
Like you've got thousands of unfinished quests related to me.
No, I don't, and you know it.
Yeah, you do.
Hanu
Hunter
rolls his
just starts
eyes.
getting spammed by pointless side quests from Nina.
Nina, fuck you.
Do you like my addition to your quest log?
Yes. He has put those in a folder and muted the folder.
Yep.
It's like, these don't matter, these aren't right.
Oh.
Every time you check the folder, there's another 20 quests.
Yep.
These are silly things like give Nina half of your sandwich,
Yeah.
which is from years ago, in which when I saw, I ate.
The thing is, you can't forget them because you know Nina remembers them.
Fucking investigators.
Okay.
Look,
So yeah,
I have so
we
many
head
more
out.
ears to ignore you now.
Hopefully, these aren't the random encounters Hada rolled, and we're just
Our
waiting.
random encounters of boy missing and the dead guy.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
So yeah, you head out and you begin to march. It's early morning, right? It's early morning when you initially head out. There's still like the dew is kind of crystallized a little bit on the grass, and there is a bit of a path leading out of Blackstone. However, that it does eventually end, and you'll probably only be following it for like the first day of travel.
So the
That
first
being-
16 miles.
Yeah. So you begin traveling, and what are your traveling activities?
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Exploration
those are
activities.
things.
Mm-hmm.
Our exploration activities.
Can we go to the
Yeah.
world map?
Well, no,
Oh,
let's
right.
wait here so we can put them on our tokens.
Oh, fair. That's true.
Yeah.
Um,
And then I can move you to the world map.
trying to look at I don't know if any of these really apply for me right now.
I'm searching. I'm searching for anything to investigate.
Mm-hmm.
What are the other three doing?
Wait, does
Um,
that mean I go
looking.
slower? Shit. It does mean I go slower.
I mean, if we all take an action, then we'll be going slower as a team.
Yeah.
You know what? Unless someone else specifies, I'm just going to be scouting.
Okay, I don't
There's really not a lot
see-
of activity that needs to be done right now since we're just walking.
Mm.
Yeah.
Unless Percy wants to be walking with his shield out the entire time.
No, I think I'll just do a thing, I guess.
What is Nina doing?
She is searching.
Mhm.
She's in the
I
search
think-
exploration activity.
I think I might follow the expert if that's something I'm allowed to do with Nina.
I mean, there's not much going on to follow the expert on, but I don't think that's a bad idea.
Yeah, I just
Mhm.
want to. I just want back to hang out with Nina.
Yeah.
You may do that.
Yeah.
Nina is expert in perception.
Whoop-de-doo, you can take us to the world map now. Yeah.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm trying to get my Hanu voice right. I do not own a token with the vision.
What the fuck?
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I'm a fool.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Look at this cool
There's something with my
thing.
boundary. I'm going to restart.
Look at this cool party token
Thank-
that Eli and Mooney collaborated on.
Yeah.
Mooney's the one who did all the shiny. I just made the original nerds token.
Mm.
I'm having trouble doing the Hanu voice today.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay.
I heard.
It's fine. I always have trouble.
So,
We can
I
have
put the
trouble
right
together.
gravel in it.
I imagine you head here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Alright. As you're traveling, then you leave Copperleaf. This is your first day of travel.
Mm-hmm.
Nina, I'm not going to make you roll perception, but you're the one that notices sooner than everyone else that there appears to be some kind of commotion coming from up ahead. You're hearing whinnying and snorting and heavy like footfalls or something of that nature, and the sound of like metal clanging against each other. Not like in swords, but like armor.
Oh, I love commotions.
um, and this is like it's a good like probably 100 feet ahead of you. What would you like to do?
Okay, everyone. There's a commotion up ahead. Do we approach? What is that angle of approach?
I mean, caution. We don't have any reason to want to fight.
Oh, well, of course not.
I think Eshe starts to talk, then pauses, and then after a moment she says, if there isn't anything he feels would be better, I think Percival and I could bring up the lead. If what we encounter ends up being something that's trouble for us, then I would be able to scare it away, potentially. And if not, Percival is nothing but personable.
No, he's nothing but Percival.
No,
I'm both.
no, possible.
We see what the commotion is, and we will deal with it accordingly.
At which
Okay.
point, Nina, you can go on and roll me perception.
I will follow.
I
other
am going
people's lead.
to designate the commotion up ahead as my lead.
All right.
You'd have time for that.
Alright. You begin to go forward, and you find ahead of you, in seemingly pitched combat, like trying to kill each other, is a armor-clad warhorse, like Clydesdale, almost pushing into huge creature territory, and a lone boar.
Oh my god, it's
Oh no!
it's the horse.
Fucking boars.
Guys, it's my horse.
It's Shadows back again.
Oh!
Fuck yeah.
And you arrive just in time for this warhorse to like try
Fucking
and
miss.
like it raises up and like tries to stomp down on the boar, and the boar kind of like dodges out of the way, but he dodges almost as if
into
the
a fucking
horse-
death.
yeah, he dodged to the side, and almost as if that's what the plan was, the whole horse reaches down, grabs it with its teeth, the back of like the boar's like neck, like goes back up on its hind legs, and the boar it goes up with it, and the horse just slams it down on the ground with like full. Have you ever seen like a donkey grab like a canine, like a coyote or
Yes.
something, and just start swinging it? That 100%. But instead of being a donkey, this thing's like almost 11 feet tall at the shoulders.
Jesus Christ.
Dealing 11 damage as
No.
the boar just slams down onto
That
its
was a
side.
nat 20. That's 22 damage.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's 22 damage as this boar just like slams down onto its side, and like is already like oh fuck, dazed and confused, and is like, oh god, and kind of like shakily gets up and tries to swing, tries to like gore the horse, with its tusks, in return, almost half-heartedly, like it's not like it is fighting for its life, but it almost doesn't
Oh.
seem to care all that much, and it just kind of like swing,
I mean,
like
if there's
it's putting
anything
up
that
an
can
effort.
survive shit like this, it'd be a boar.
Yeah, it's like putting up an effort, but it's not like a I'm a boar, I can't die. It's like, please don't kill me. Don't kill me. I don't want to die right now. So that's the first round, right? Y'all can do what y'all would like. We can go into initiative if you would prefer.
I'm okay either way, I think.
I mean, these are some meat creatures doing meat creature things. We can leave them be.
This is just nature.
I mean, no, it's a war horse.
Yeah, the warhorse is my concern. Because
There's a guy who goes
yeah.
with that.
Usually.
Usually. That said, I don't really have a plan.
Would anyone like to
How-
roll anything?
How hard is the boar?
Oh, it's fucked up. It's already bloodied. It's like on its last legs.
Okay.
I want to
He's-
roll perception.
I draw my arquebus.
Okay.
Hold on. I want to roll perception to see if I can see like a guy who goes with this warhorse.
Okay. Roll perception.
I did.
Okay. You don't see any signs of, you don't see any signs of, like, someone that would be on this warhorse. Like, you don't see any, like, tracks. There's not, like, a boot in the stirrup or anything like that. It just doesn't seem to have a thing. You do notice that the horse seems to have, as a warhorse would, have, like, some kind of sigil on its armor, but you can't really, like, get a good look at it from this angle.
Okay.
Nina, what are you rolling medicine for?
As part of devising a stratagem to kill the boar.
Oh, okay.
Does it need to be put out of its misery with my medicine roll?
I mean, it could arguably survive the situation. Not if the fight continues, but it could arguably survive.
Hmm.
I mean, it's a boar. If boars are good at anything, it's not fucking dying.
Yeah.
They literally have an ability that says when they would die, don't.
Yeah, if it were to like, if the fight were to stop right now, it would limp off and probably survive.
Okay. Hypothetically, would I kill it?
Hypothetically.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you would hit
You
it.
would hit it.
Whether or not you would kill it, you would hit it. Whether or not you would kill it is yet to be seen.
Okay. In that case, that is not what I'm gonna do.
Would anyone else like to roll anything while Ellen's figuring this out?
Sure. I want to try and figure out. It's got the fucking sigil and all of that. I want to try and identify the coat of arms.
That's a good thinking.
Yeah.
That is a good thing.
Oh, it's almost a 19.
Not that we know.
It looks like a coat of arms, but it actually looks a little too. Like, coat of arms are big regalia things, right? They have a lot of
Just like,
like-
anything, really anything signifying like its house or its station.
yeah. But like how coat of arms are big regalia kind of stuff. Like, you big, they have like pomp and circumstance to it. This doesn't look like that. It looks really kind of simple. But that's all that you can really tell from looking at it from this angle and from where you are. If you got closer and like maybe got the fight to stop, you could take a look at it. But like you're not. Right now, it's just hard to tell. You can tell it's not a normal coat of arms.
I guess I can't roll sense motive on the horse.
You would have a minor. I mean, it's hard to tell.
I mean, yeah, you could roll sense motive. You would like it would be a special check, but it would like getting the motives would be unique.
I will note, being an android.
Oh, you have
get a
lied to me.
minus-
You have lied. Oh no. Yeah.
Don't think lie to me would
yeah,
work here. This isn't lying.
Yeah, it's perception. It's perception.
You would get a
I
minus
think
one because
I think instead I'm going to sense motive on the boar.
Okay.
Thinking mostly, why is this boar not just running the fuck away?
And remember, you get a minus one because we're androids and we're emotionally unaware.
I
I'm
would
not
allow
mad.
nature. I would allow nature if it's better.
Dive took the Azaketi starting thing. She did not take the android starting.
Neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
so,
nature's better, I would allow that because that's how animal handling.
What is the alternative?
So perception or
Perception?
nature, your choice.
And they're both the same.
All right. Do you want to re-roll that? Because you got it really low.
Yeah. Fuck it. No.
No. All right.
No.
Yeah, you don't. The boar seems tired, but that might be because like it just got its shit rocked. Otherwise you're
Accurate.
not sure.
Hanu
Yeah, otherwise you're not
will
sure.
cast a spell real quick.
Okay.
So I can move 70 feet.
Yeah.
Hanu fucking disappears.
Yep.
He's just appeared in the forest. I am so fast.
70.
Yeah, 35 plus 35 is 70.
And your base speed is 35.
My
That's
base speed
30.
is 30.
You flee?
Yes,
Okay, cool.
I've had this for a bit.
All right. Anything else you want to do, Mooney?
Eh.
Okay. Sure. Anything you would like to do?
I have a thought, but it's a little weird.
Yeah.
Okay. We're not exactly in combat right now, are we?
No, like these things are in combat, but you're not involved in that combat. So like I'm letting
Okay.
y'all do whatever y'all want, and once everyone's taken their thing, they're gonna attack each other again.
That makes perfect sense.
Honey just got
Okay,
closer
I
to
knew-
see if he sees anything closer, so you do you.
I knew it would have that trait. Why don't you say it has that trait in the thing? God damn it. Okay, so it's looking like my idea will not work. I was wondering if I could attempt to coerce the boar to go away, because according to my sheet, it doesn't say that it needs linguistic. According to my thing, it does. Or
Don't
according
you-
to Aeon, it does.
Don't you have
Intimidating glare.
Yeah,
No, not
intimidating
yet.
glare. Oh, not yet. Okay, you can try intimidation if you want.
You'll just have
Okay,
a minus
but
4
the-
because you don't speak its
You
language.
have a penalty. Yeah.
Okay, but the thing is, I'm specifically trying to coerce rather than to frighten or
Yeah.
intimidate.
I think that would
So you
still
don't-
be. It would be
Yeah, so here's
diplomacy
what I'll
with the
say.
same minus 4.
Yeah. So here's what I'll say. I'll allow intimidation or diplomacy at a -4, but I'll allow a nature check with no penalty.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
You know what? In that case, actually, my nature is better. Should I roll
Okay.
that secret or unsecret?
Secret.
Okay. Eshe is specifically trying to get the boar to give up on whatever the fuck it's doing and leave.
All right. How do you do this? How do you try and do this?
Well, I'm still gonna flavor it as intimidation, even though I rolled nature. Is that alright?
Yeah.
Eshe... Sorry, one?
Beautiful.
Oh, right, thank you. Eshe lets out this low snarl, and she's not quite able to get the true orc volume, but her dwarfness lets her add more bass in her voice than most orcs would be able to get, especially most AFAB orcs. And And-
he will take actions accordingly on his.
that makes sense. And essentially, she just uses this snarl to get the attention of the pig and gesture with her head in a way that's pretty animal understandable
Yeah.
of get
Yeah.
out.
Has everyone had a chance to act?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yep.
The boar, he
Hawks
gets
off.
here. He could technically okay, so he's air quotes off the map, but he's not. He runs off. He runs away.
I getcha.
The warhorse immediately takes pursuit afterwards.
Okay, we know who the aggressor here is.
Okay.
I was thinking that, being like, hey, maybe like the boar isn't the bad guy here.
There's no bad
and
guy. These are
the,
animals.
The warhorse fucking gallops, tearing up earth in its path, and just like does another like rearing, like trying to stomp with the boar, kind of like it misjudges, and the boar's like, it's like, okay, that's not working again, and turns to like try and defend itself again, but you spend its turn running the fuck away.
I'm worried that the horse's the horse's rider was transformed into that boar.
Yes.
Full Artemis going on here.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be funny. Yeah. So, that's their turn. The boar spend its they're quotes off the map, but you can get closer to them if you want. But like you know how it is. But yeah. Y'all's turn again. This might be why the boar can't escape, because they have the same attack speed, and the horse has the gallop ability, which means it can just fucking go.
Makes sense.
Yeah. The warhorse strikes twice, and it has a plus 10 foot movement bonus to its speed during those strides, so it can catch up to the boar and then attack.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, what do y'all? What would y'all like to do?
We should like. What do we do in this situation? What's the course of action? Do we?
I have bolas, but those are a lot more dangerous to use on a horse than they are to use on humans.
Nini tries to make the horse calm down.
Almost like you try, and almost like it finally registers you're there, and you try to like get it to calm down, and it snorts at you, and you almost get the sense of like the fact that you tried means it's not going to listen to you.
Oh, it's unfriendly to me. That's
like
fun.
not like it is unfriendly towards you, but more like out of spite.
Oh, yeah, that means that it automatically fails.
Like it's neutral
No, it
towards
means
you.
that now I'm automatically fail unless I improve.
Yes,
the
correct.
attitude.
Yeah. Like the fact that you tried out of spite, it's not going to listen to you anymore.
It is trying to perform something daring and stupid.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I think I know exactly what Percy is going.
I'm gonna jump on the
I was-
horse.
Yeah, I was doing
Yeah.
the exact same
Alright.
thing.
Yeah, do
For
it.
the record,
Can you
if
fast
it-
enough?
Yeah, that's the thing. If run speed is an issue, Eshe is willing to pick you up and run as far as she can, so you can
Again,
get further.
because this isn't really combat, exact positioning and like spatial movement is not super necessary. So yeah,
The boar circles back.
yeah, the bull kind of circles back, whatever. I would allow this with either an acrobatic check to do like the whole like leap onto its back, even though you're like 3 feet tall and it's pushing 11 feet, or nature to try and animal handle it in such a way that you're able to climb up, or straight up just a climb check.
Well, I have fuck all in nature, so it's not gonna be that. What's climb?
The problem with the mountain is that's not willing to be your mount. Or anyone's mount, really.
What's does climb use?
I
Athletics.
imagine it would. Yeah.
Oh, then that's.
Oh man, do you need climb? You want me to just appear? Because I can just be there.
No, it's fine. I've got this. I'm gonna throw myself at the horse, and what happens, happens.
Yeah, man, you go. Honey sits here like suave squatting in the distance, like, man,
It's
this
just
sure
the
is
sound
happening.
of the sound of oncoming plate mail. Just. Yep.
Oh, y'all are rolling so bad.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm. You want to re-roll that?
Yeah, all right.
Okay, yeah. Hero point. Oh, it's almost a 20. You try and like get close to it, but it's like moving around and like jumping, and you're afraid like it's gonna buck, and its hoof is the size of your head. So like you're kind of like trying to like be careful. And you're a knight, you're a sir. You know war horses are trained to buck.
Oh, absolutely.
So if you're not careful, it is going to buck you.
He's like throwing himself at the horse. So if he feels like
Yeah.
he's not gonna make it, he will like tuck and roll the best you can in plate mail on the other side.
Yeah. So you try,
This
and
horse
it
is a
just
fucking Dark Soul boss to you.
a little bit, yeah. Like it's big. It's big. Like honestly, it's pushing huge territory. Because, like, it's a warhorse Clydesdale. It's
I'm a
big
shadow
animal.
of the Colossus, this thing.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Dive, Nina, or Hanu, or Eshe. What do you all
Throw
like to do?
himself, so he'll probably
Yeah, get closer. Yeah, what would you all like to do?
I would like to throw dive at it. At the horse.
Okay!
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Dive, are you willing to be thrown at it?
Sure.
Befriend
Alright.
this horse.
Do what you do and befriend this horse. All this horse needs is a hug.
This is untrue.
That's true. It is untrue.
All this horse needs is murder of this boar.
Yeah. So you're assisting Dive and trying to
Yes.
help this horse. All right, Dive. How do you want to like make this horse your friend?
I want Mina to just like do the whole up like arms like hands crossed in my like gonna boost you position. Dive's just gonna fucking run and jump and then just like glide onto this thing's back.
All right.
Yes.
Roll me
In a
athletics,
hug.
acrobatics, or nature.
Probably nature to befriend it.
Yeah, because my other two rolls are dog.
I'm gonna roll athletics to assist.
Oh my god. Y'all can't see these rolls, right?
No.
Nope.
I mean, I don't know
Yeah,
why.
you
It doesn't feel like something that needs to be secret, but no.
Yeah, you can.
Just
You
horse
can
will have it.
yeah. So none of you have rolled above a 6.
Okay, that's fine.
Jesus.
I kept my my hero point, so I'd like
Yeah,
to reroll that.
Yeah, go ahead. 'Cause you have a good chance here. You have a good stat here. It's just none of y'all can fucking.
17.
All right. Hey, guess what the DC was?
17.
17.
Ooh.
So you get on top of the fucking horse, and you like put your like you're not trained in horse riding, right? You know what the idea is. You sit in the saddle, but there's more to riding a horse than just that. So you like plop yourself down on the saddle, but then you're like you try to grab the reins, and it's just not like okay, and you just kind of like end up like laying down on top of the horse with your arms around its neck.
Yeah, no, that was the whole plan. She was
Yeah,
just arms around neck, giving it
Yeah.
target.
You see the sigil on it now, because the sigil is like not on the side where it would normally be like visible around you. It's in front of the saddle where the metal of the armor begins, and it's relatively large. The actual symbol itself is like this weird shape you don't quite recognize. It's clearly like a depiction of something from like an above or a side angle that you don't recognize, but then it has two like large wings branching off from either side of it, and it goes up alongside the neck armor of the horse.
We
If
have
you
the
wanna roll
sigil.
something-
We now
You know-
remember. We don't know what that means.
you can roll something to know
Is
what that
this-
means,
is
but
the
you
sigil
don't.
attached to the armor.
Yeah, it's like carved into like it's like carved
Engraved.
into the armor, engraved into the armor. Thank you.
I guess you could try and learn. She could try and roll to know what religion.
Society or religion?
Religion or society?
Society. Yeah, I would roll religion. Bing bong. 15. 22.
Oh yeah, you know exactly what the symbol is. This is the symbol of Hassan.
Hassan. Check.
Oh, Hussein. Sorry.
Let's say.
Hussein's Pass.
Yeah, strategic combat horseman and honor.
Ah, this isn't
Who's-
a
you know-
this isn't a mount horse. This is a champion.
And you do know that the animal, the divine animal of Hussein is a horse, or Hussein is a horse. It wouldn't make sense if it was anything else.
Hmm.
Yo, God, why
Dive
your
is
horse
just going
going
to say
off?
to it- Dive is just going to say to it, I have mounted you, therefore I have bested you. You will listen to my commands.
Bitch, says the horse.
Worth a try.
Goodbye.
Reflex save?
Make a reflex save.
You can click the reflex button.
Yeah.
Bing bong.
Oh, it was
I
almost a
stole that
16.
16.
Yeah. Oh my god. With a 14, unfortunately, no. It like pauses for a hot second, almost like, oh, good, I can relax, and then and just starts like fucking like bucking bronco mechanical bull starts like just going fucking nuts
Full on
and
rodeo.
throws you off.
I just
and,
land.
and you fall prone.
Doof, doof.
And oh yeah.
Floats
You
down.
fall. You fly off and then drift slowly to the ground like a leaf.
Eh.
Okay, Escher.
Your turn,
Uh,
Eschi. What would you like to do?
how is the horse holding up right now?
Oh, the horse doesn't look like even touched.
Let me rephrase that. How's the horse's mood right now?
Oh. It. It seems agitated. If you want more than that, it will be a perception or nature check.
Is it agitated or is it still thrashing?
Once Once Dive falls off, it kind of like stops thrashing and goes back to like, I'm gonna go after this fucking boar.
Murder,
Alright, then.
violence.
Eshe is going to do something very silly, and I hope you'll forgive me for this.
Yeah.
New quest
Eshe-
appears on your HUD. Don't fuck up.
No promises. Eshe is going to hold, palm two small objects in one of her hands.
Okay.
Take them from her backpack.
Mhm.
And she is going to run up towards the horse and basically try to goad it into, whinnying or horse screaming at her, just opening its mouth in some way by being annoying and aggressive.
Oh yeah, it's like whinnying and like making noises and like at people and things. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah,
Alright
you can
then.
totally do that.
When its mouth opens, Eshe is going to try and cram two refined peshes down its mouth.
Can you get the
Okay.
fucking horse high?
Yes!
I would also recommend if that doesn't work, hey, it's a horse of honor. Just stop beating the shit out of it.
We haven't done shit!
Yeah, but it'll listen to us maybe.
Well,
Then we
you,
can have
Uh,
one up.
you probably need to see that an attack roll to do that.
It's alright if you can't accept that, honey.
No. Make an attack.
That is very kind of you.
Yeah. And you said two. You're using two of them.
Yes,
Okay.
which is all I have. I just have these from back when we were,
You're
not
targeting the boar.
robots. Oh, oops, sorry. I meant to that, so I don't know if that hits or not.
Also, it's probably more difficult to hit the mouth than just the horse.
Yes, also that. That's a concern I had.
Hey Hatter,
Yeah.
I'm not into anything. You know the token I'm drawing? The super secret one?
Yeah.
Hearts 2 or no?
No.
No hearts?
No hearts.
Any other symbol that might be relevant?
No.
Okay. Y'all don't worry about this.
Uh.
Unrelated?
I think Nina's gonna become a horse girl.
You think Nina's
So-
gonna become a horse girl?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
I can see
19
it.
does it. I'm gonna say 19's a hit. Like it succeeds.
Okay, that is extremely kind of you.
So I'm gonna make the fortitude save either two DC 12s or a DC 14.
Okay.
What would you prefer?
2 DC 12 seems fair. And it is alright if this just plain doesn't work, because it's a giant fucking horse.
Yeah, its
Never
fortitude
mind,
is fucking high.
I was also just thinking because it's too big. Alright, never mind all that then.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, no.
I forgot to
Look,
consider
I'll-
the saving throw.
Yeah, I was totally up for it. I loved the idea. Just the dice did not. The dice
No,
are like,
that's
no, this horse is
reasonable.
gonna fucking kill this boar.
guys.
Hanu.
You guys want me to do anything? I'm good just watching y'all fuck around with the horse, but I can do
Yeah,
something.
just keep watching.
If you
You
want
want
to
me-
throw me on the horse, you can.
I
No, li-
mean, I
Alright, man.
could. You're heavy. Any spells that'll be used for here?
if you have tame,
No, not a
Okay.
druid. See,
Well.
do I care?
no, I have a plan.
You have a plan?
Yeah.
Do you need me
I
to
hope it's better than my
assist?
plan was. Mine
Do-
didn't work.
Do you need to get on the horse?
I would like to,
Yes.
but I I just need to get the horse's respect.
Man, y'all are fucking hilarious. Hanu's,
Yeah, I don't know why we're going after this horse, but this horse is cool.
Hanu's just kind of
Frankly,
squatting,
I'm
just like,
just-
this is funny.
I'm not trying to hurt the horse. I'm just trying to get it to calm down.
That's honestly why I'm not doing anything, because if I did anything, it'd
same.
mainly just be obliterating this horse's existence.
Hannah,
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
does the horse attempt to attack the boar?
On its
Um,
turn, it looks like it's trying to.
Hanu is
I'm
going to spend.
use.
Hanu is going to spend a spell cantrip to warp step again. Hanu just appears over here, like he just fucking boof, boof. He's squatting
Okay.
still. Sup? That's it. You have fun, kids.
I'm going to use my hero point card, Distract Foe. When a foe within 30 feet makes a melee attack against another creature, that foe is fascinated with you and can't end this condition until it takes a hostile action against you or the combat ends.
Can you ping that so I can read it?
I don't know how to, but I will try. Okay, I don't know how to ping that.
Alright, yeah. Okay, so what do I need to do?
You don't need to do anything.
Okay.
If the horse tries to attack, if the horse tries to attack another creature, it is fascinated, and you just need to go for the fascinating condition.
Alright. If everyone does anyone want to do anything else with their turn? This is they're gonna combat again. Nope. Anyone? Alright.
I don't
The
think so.
horse. The horse rears up and tries to fucking hoof stomp again against the boar.
It's
Your
not
thing goes
trying to
off?
hoof stomp Eshe or
No.
either of the people who tried. That's
No, it seems
interesting.
focused on the fucking boar.
That's
It may
very
deal with you
strange.
later. It wants the boar dead. Yeah. So your thing goes off, Ellen. What happens now?
It is fascinated with me and can't end this condition until it takes a hostile action against me or the combat ends.
All right. So fascinated is what exactly is fascinated?
You're compelled to focus your attention on something, distracting you from whatever else is going on around you. You take a -2 penalty to perception and skill checks, and you can't use actions with the concentrate trait unless they or their intended consequences are related to the subject of your fascination, as determined by the GM. For
Nina has
instance, you
pulled
might be able to
aggro.
seek and record knowledge about the subject, but you likely couldn't cast a spell targeting a different creature. This condition ends if a creature uses hostile actions against you or any of your allies.
All right. So it's fascinated by you until it makes a hostile action against you, or until you make a hostile action against it.
Until it makes a hostile action against me or the combat ends.
So the first attack attempt is at the boar, which activates the trigger. So it ends the thing and it's now fascinated by you. It will see you. And let me double check. I don't think it has range on its hoof attack.
I don't think it does.
I don't think so either. So it will spend its second action moving towards you.
Mm-hmm.
And then hoof stomp. Nope.
I saw that 20.
Yeah. It like rears up and like kicks at you for a moment and ends its turn. The boar. This is the chance for it to
Hanu
escape, but
waves
like
at the boar like, "Hey man, fuck off."
every time it
Shoo.
tries to run, it chases it down. So
Hey man, hide. Oh, this is a bad idea.
Like, it can't. It's trying to run away from this fucking horse, and the horse won't stop. So, actually, hold on. It boar charges. I think it was exactly oh, no, it wasn't enough. Fuck. You know what? It was enough. I'll say it was.
It was off the map.
Yeah, it was off the map. So +2 on this.
Who is that a crit? Is a 28 a crit?
With the +2 to crit.
Fucking leave me alone! Oh damn, that's ×2 then.
Oh, finally something good I can actually befriend the horse with.
That is not 14, that is 28.
Yeah, I did it twice.
Okay.
So the boar, like, fucking, like this horse is, like, distracted by you, stomps, and, like, it ends its fascination, so it just looks at you, huffs in your face, like, stop. Like, it doesn't say anything, but, like, looking at you, like, I'm gonna fucking get you if you don't quit. And then it and reels up again as this boar fucking gores its underbelly for a massive amount of damage. Blood steaming onto the ground.
Steaming? Oh, yep. Sorry.
Onto the, like, the frosty grass below it. And then it's gonna make its last attack. Did it just die? No, it. Oh god. Okay, so this boar fucking gores it again, and, like, it sticks its like tusk in and then just drags it along its underside, and the horse looks bad. Like, on its last legs, worse than the boar does, but it's still
Right.
up.
Can I act first? Everyone?
It's up to you.
You know what?
Yeah, sure.
Fuck yeah, I'm a fucking hit the horse with my thing.
Yeah!
Yeah, do it.
Hanu sips his soda. This is neat.
It's popcorn. Nom 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 nom.
No.
He eats bags of chip. Neat.
Yeah, post that action.
I'm trying to find it.
Okay.
Actually, while you do that, Hanu, make me a perception check.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's not the one, but
That's
liberating step is in it, so
Oh, it's almost a 17. Yeah, you don't see the thing.
I'll reroll.
oh, there it is. There we go.
All right.
It's even worse.
Hanu,
Yeah.
as you're, like, watching this, like a fucking voyeur in the
Hey.
bushes, you eating your fucking popcorn, like, damn, this is a good show. You see out of the corner of your eye a glint, and you look, and sitting down, like laying down, paws out, but head up, watching this. is
Cod
a
dog?
wolf.
Oh.
No, it just seems to be a wolf, just watching.
Hey, dog. How's it going?
Waiting.
Hey, guys. There's a dog.
And yeah, okay. Plus, what are you doing?
I'm throwing my thing on the horse.
Oh, to
Oh, the
reduce
horse
damage.
can reduce damage
Yeah.
and fuck off.
How much is it reduced by?
5.
5.
5. So it gets 5 back.
And it can make the step action, so it can avoid that second attack.
Actually, I don't think it can, because the only places it can step would then have y'all. Oh no, it can step here.
Yeah, so it can get that 8
Oh.
HP back as well.
Oh, this is great. Can I take my
Yeah.
turn?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, hell yeah. Okay. Yes! Yes!
All right, how much do you heal it for?
Whose side are we fucking
This is
on?
the
Oh,
best
20.
edition.
Oh, straight up 20. You heal it for
Yeah.
20. Okay.
What?
You could just click the horse and click the button.
You step up and start tweeting his wounds, and it goes almost nearly back to.
Hey, can I do the next action?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, boar. Fucking run away.
It does not work if it can't understand you, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I can't understand you. Oh, unless it can. You can still try.
So, I'm gonna say it doesn't work as intended. However, it will attempt to escape if possible on its turn. Because you're distracting the horse well enough, but he doesn't know if the horse will let up enough for it to escape anyway. So it's
It
going to
also
try and
doesn't
escape
say
again.
anything on the spell that has to understand you.
The linguistic trait, hover over that.
Linguistics.
Uh,
Yeah, it depends on language comprehension. So,
I see.
you casting this spell essentially will, the spell doesn't actually proc, but you spending the spell will make me go, all right, it's going to attempt to run away if it can, if the horse is distracted enough on its own.
Mhm.
All right. Eshe. Skill check. Boars, what are you doing? What are you looking for?
I am looking for criticals. Knowledge about boars.
They're tough. They're usually they're not always hyper aggressive, but they can be very hyper aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
They have ferocity, which means when they die, they don't die.
Once per round?
Once per round. This boar isn't acting like a boar normally would. Because you got high enough.
And then hypothetically, if I were to kill it,
Or attack it.
Yo, whose freaking side are we on?
Yeah, you'd miss.
okay.
Yes.
In that case, I'm going to. How hurt does the horse look?
You basically healed it to full.
Okay. I'm going to.
Heal the boar.
I mean, Nina can't really shoot the boar. She already knows what she's going to roll, and it would be bad.
Yeah, I can't shoot the boar.
I said heal the boar.
Heal the boar?
Mm.
Would that be strategic combat?
What are you looking for exactly?
Okay. Nina's going to move in between. And Nina's gonna be like, hey. What? You good? I understand you. If you want me to kill it, I will kill it.
Who are you saying that to?
I'm gonna attempt to befriend the horse.
Okay. Roll me nature.
Yeah. Yeah. I do not get my bonus here.
It doesn't seem that interested in your attempts. It seems hyper focused on killing this.
Do I have a hero point?
I don't
Unless
recall.
You rolled already.
No, you
I-
use the
I
ability
used my
to train.
card, and I saved this horse from dying. Yeah, I don't have a hero point.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want,
Unless it's...
I have a thing I can do on my turn.
Yeah.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Hanu ignores whatever the fuck is going on over here. There's a lot going
Yeah.
on over there. That's not important. I don't give a
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Hanu just takes a step over. So, hey man, what's up?
It looks at you, like sideways, not like full on, and then looks back at the fight.
Something tells me that there's more going on here than it looks like. So, yeah. You a real wolf or you shape changed or something?
It doesn't seem to apply.
I'm gonna spend 2 actions to ready an action.
Okay.
If this wolf tries to dart out to attack either the horse or the boar, I'm going to grapple it.
Okay.
I just sit here and just like my
Oh,
wires
fuck.
slowly start floating as I begin to like ready and just sit there. It's like I have a dog now.
I'm literally built for this.
Eshe, I think you haven't acted yet.
Percival, have you already taken an action?
I
No,
took
Percival
a
was not.
reaction.
Then
That's true, yeah.
That actually works out perfectly, because what I want to do, Eshe wants to help you try and get control of this horse again.
Yeah.
Is that something we could tag team on? Or
You
at least
could-
Eshe
you
could
could-
assist on?
Spend an action to ready an aid, and then
Okay.
when Percival goes to do it, you can roll to see if you give a bonus.
Alright, then that's the plan. I imagine that Percival will be rolling athletics again, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep.
And
Alright.
in that case, Eshe can roll athletics to help out.
Yeah. Alright, do it.
I'll roll this on blind.
Yep. And
Yeah.
if you beat DC 20, you give a +1.
Oh, both.
Hey Percy, you want to re-roll that?
I think, didn't Percival already use the...
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. That's the.
Yeah. You
Oh,
try
wow.
to you try to climb the horse. Eshe trying to like help you get on the horse, and like your size compared to this thing, it's like as if a medium creature, one of y'all were trying to mount a creature almost pushing gargantuan size.
Small man cannot climb big
Yeah.
horse.
This is why I was
Unfortunately.
like, somebody just throw me on it.
I think Dive already did that turn, right? Or no?
I did. Yeah, I cast on the ball.
Yep.
Okay. In that case, I believe everyone's gone.
Yep.
Horse goes before the boar. You know what? I'll be kind and let them roll and see who goes first.
Mhm.
Boar has a +2 in comparison.
You had Percival.
Boar actually goes first this time. Yeah, I know. I had a click, but it's fine. Boar goes first this time.
Fuck off.
Tries to fucking leave. Horse charges afterwards. Almost trampling Nina in the process.
Still fascinating with me, but that doesn't stop movement or anything.
No, it
attacked
committed
you, remember?
It
attacked
already
you.
hit you, so.
Yeah, so it's no longer fascinated.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. If the boar uses full action, the horse uses full action and can get to it next time. So as the boar runs away, the horse chases after, and they don't actually fight each other. The horse is clearly going after the.
What's the wolf doing?
Wolf was just watching.
Nice. I continue chilling with the wolf.
What would y'all like to do? Yellowstone again.
Go after it for a bit, and then eventually he's just gonna stop and be like, right, well, this is
Whatever's
can-
happening. Sorry, go on.
You can go and like interact with them if you would like. They're not like because this isn't exactly combat. I can say you can go and catch up to them and do something.
Can you can you
could,
drag
but
everyone down a little bit?
Yeah.
it's just like realize that this is kind of like the horse is going after this ball fucking like no matter what. So after a while he's just gonna be like, yeah, no, this is no longer our problem.
Where's the boar at?
I don't know. It seemed to have Oh, there it is.
So that's about where they are right now.
Yeah, essentially in comparison.
So yeah, so he'll get to about there.
Had
and just
would
be
a
like,
17 hit?
yeah, this is not
Which one? The boar? Yes.
Boar.
No, a 17? No, it needs to be an 18.
Okay.
You rolled an 18.
Yeah, but there's cover.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no. It needs to be...
Well, it's a good thing
can
though,
attack the
because it's
boar
a
if you want.
theoretical check, so the attack
Yeah.
isn't made yet.
Yeah, if you move... And I'm going to say you can. Again, space is nebulous. You can make the attack if you want. Yeah, go ahead. Roll damage.
Hey man, are we trying to help the horse or kill the boar or the horse? Man, I don't know what's going on.
I'm
I
trying to
just
help
want
the horse.
to. Yeah, I think we should keep both alive because I think that both. This is like. You know, I don't even know anymore.
That's valid.
Yeah, roll damage.
Yeah, I'll roll damage.
No. Tiny. My
Oh,
belly.
it's so hurt.
Can
It's
I,
so
can I
hurt.
grab it?
You think you
Uh,
already spent
ro-
all your actions?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Did anyone else want to do anything?
fuck it, you know what? One last try.
Yo, one
So-
last try.
Percy, do you want
Times the
assistance?
charm. Yes, someone throw me.
I'm going to teleport.
I
Hey.
want this horse.
You want this horse?
So-
I
You'll
want
have
this
to
one.
toss. You'll have to toss me.
I'm not helping Percy.
So from the perspective of the wolf, Hani was just like, "Hey man, what's going on?" Oh, sorry, 1 second, and just fucking flash steps away. Just a gust of wind as he's gone. And Percy, let me see how I can help. Here we go. Yep.
I
Did not
almost
help.
saw that. I saw that natural 20 and that 18.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey.
So Hanu doesn't help all that much, but first of all,
I
fucking
two small
finally climb
creatures.
up
I'm
onto
giving
this
him
thing.
height.
Yeah. You finally climb up on them and you're in the saddle. God, it's like, you've never actually been in the saddle, but God, it's like riding a bike. It's just that easy. Except the bike's huge. You
Assume the
grab the
position.
reins. Yeah, you assume the position. You grab the reins. You see the symbol before you. What would you like to try and do?
Before the horse decides you should leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. I grab the reins, just get it, puff himself up, like, yep. In the name of Sir Percival Pushman of House Plushton,
Oh, actually, you mount it, so I need you to immediately make a reflex.
Right.
Okay.
It happens when you mount it, not when you try to command it. So make a reflex save. You're fine. It's just bucking like a fucking bronco,
It's
and you
just-
just like one hand on the reins, one hand in the
Yeah.
air like a fucking cow. And it starts bucking and spinning and turning, and you're holding on to it. It's like trying to break in a stallion. Okay, what would you like to command it?
It's just like, in the name of Sir Percival of House Plushton, I take control of you.
In the name of Sir Percival, whoa, Nelly.
Yeah.
Wow, Nelly.
Jeez.
Roll me nature.
Well, my nature is fuck all, so this is just gonna be a fucking Hail Mary.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in you. Oh my god!
Oh,
Not
holy
that
shit!
bad, actually.
What actual order are you giving it?
Just like he's not really giving it so much an order as he is just like taking like asserting his dominance essentially.
Mm. You try. Yeah. So your order is like heal, like I'm in charge. And
Like he's
Right.
basically, if it still wants to go after the boar, by all means, he's just asserting his dominance that
Okay,
he is
okay.
there.
Okay. All right. So it keeps bucking, and eventually it realizes you're not letting go, and it kind of like settles down, and is like it's still in like combat mode. You've ridden a horse before, almost certainly a war horse. It's still in combat mode, but it has stopped deciding to try and buck you.
If it's still going after the boar, so be
Yeah.
it.
Dive, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Wow.
Wah.
Anyway,
I would like to become
mean-
Waluigi.
fuck. I don't know.
I like how this
Uh,
party is split on who the side they're actually
Yeah,
on.
Honey's like, I don't
I don't-
fucking know. I'm just helping who
I
needs
don't
help.
know that Eshe's on any side. Her main thought is, this is weird. A warhorse shouldn't be going around without a rider. I should probably try to stop
A boar
whatever's
shouldn't be
happening
running
here.
away.
A rampaging warhorse is dangerous. I need to calm it down.
Yeah. So, Dive, what are you doing?
Uh. Hmm. I'm just gonna look around to see if there's like anything else watching.
Okay, roll perception.
Ah, that was almost a 19.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You don't notice anything. It's woods, mostly.
Damn. Yeah, there's nothing really that dive does.
Hanu picks his
Uh,
nose. He doesn't, but
It's just like, yeah. I've
I
already wasted
actually
one
haven't.
spell slot. Alright, go on.
No, you continue.
That was it.
Okay. I actually have an interesting idea for something to do with Eshe.
Okay.
Eshe just shakes her head after the horse and then has a not that light. Oh yeah, we're from a future ship. Light bulbs might exist. Has a light bulb moment, and reaches into her satchel by her side and says, "Why didn't I do this earlier?" And she takes out her clockwork megaphone.
Oh shit! All right.
And she's going to turn it so that the sound is as wide as possible. And
man, I
not
hope my
as
newly
loud as-
grown extra 4 ears don't suddenly get blasted by anything.
Not as loud as possible, but pretty loud, able to carry a good ways. And she calls into it. There is currently a warhorse running wild in the direction of this sound. If you are the owner of this warhorse, please come towards this. If you are a boar who was once the owner of this warhorse, the same applies.
The owner of the black sedan, you've left your lights on.
The owner of the black
Exactly.
warhorse, you have left your horse
Oh no,
on
the black stallion.
Hey, hey, Smarty. Realization.
Yes.
We're small creatures. We could have mounted the boar.
Could have added the boar, yeah.
Don't know how that would have helped. but
I
you could have.
had the thought of using the boar as a step ladder to climb the horse.
Well, yeah, but that's a
But-
medium creature. That's a workable mount for us.
You
Yeah.
should totally tame the boar.
I mean, if you want to get a hold of the boar, you can.
And it said a very
No.
weird thing in my mind, and that because Dive is a medium creature, Hanu can mount Dive. And then I
Yeah.
instantly was like, uh-oh.
Not how that works.
Uh,
but
So,
fair enough.
I think everyone's taking their actions. If there's warhorse belongs to someone and that person was in like I'm gonna say like 300 feet, they heard that.
Mm-hmm. That makes perfect sense.
I think that's everyone, right?
Yep,
So.
Eshe will be
Alright.
just repeating, but you know.
Is who goes first, the horse or the boar?
Oh, right. Good point.
Probably the horse.
Probably the warhorse.
No, fuck you. 21.
The boar. Here's the problem. Every time it's like, I'm gonna run away. The warhorse just follows it. As much as it would like to just leave, the warhorse will not let it.
I mean, the horse should move back a few feet because
Right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Also, I'm literally there and just attack the boar.
You did just attack the boar.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, man, it sure is a boar, so we can't give it any actual advice that it will listen to. It's like, hey
Like,
man,
it's tried
fuck
to
off into
escape.
the trees.
It's
Oh.
tried to escape multiple times, and every time, like it's escaped like two that you've seen, and every time the horse goes after it and can make up the distance every other turn. So like it can't escape without fighting.
That is a lot of damage.
Yeah, yeah,
That's a
yeah.
lot
So
of
this
damage.
fucking boar turns around. This horse, whose guts were spilling on the ground, fucking it goes in again. It rears up and it like goes into its soft underbelly. Possible. You have to like rear back and like hold as the like you know rears up and slams back down against the boar, who gets one more attack.
No.
Nope.
What do you mean? Oh, limiting.
Yeah, get over here to me.
So it stops how much damage? 5?
5, and
Alright.
it can move in. Take a step in a direction.
So it's not going to take a step. Because it wants to kill this fucking.
Oh yeah, no, by all means.
And this boar will make another attack because it only gets one more.
Oh,
It
horses
tries,
have a
but
little bit of HP.
Yeah, it tries, but the fucking stomping of this massive hooves keep it like from getting too close. Y'all's turn.
Did the horse not attack?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. The horse's turn.
Man, I really don't know what's going on anymore. Neither does the horse, apparently.
It's just crit fishing. No. So the horse is just like trying to kick at it, and it's not working. It's not. It seems to be thrown off a little bit by Percival. Y'all's
Actually,
turn.
help the horse.
Do you want to help the horse?
I will help the horse.
All right, make an
It's
attack
just-
roll. Make an
just
attack
see
roll,
as
and
they're
I'll
like-
I'll assume as an aid. You gotta get 20 or higher. And
Yeah.
I'll give it to that 17 that missed by 1.
If this is your will, then so be it. Tally ho.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
No, not quite. Not quite.
Uh,
Are you spending your turn to
I'm-
trying to
yeah, no,
attack
I
it,
will-
or are you assisting the warhorse?
I will assist the horse.
Okay, assisting it, you don't give it a bonus, and you don't help,
No.
unfortunately. Nina, what would you like to do?
Okay. First, I would like to. I'd like to heal the horse again, saving its life.
You can't.
Yes, I can.
A medic dedication lets you
Wow.
do it once for free.
Medic dedication.
Ah, fuck.
Once per
All
day.
right.
Yeah.
I think that's the boar.
saving its life, and then
Motherfucker, this thing's too big for me to grapple because it's a fucking giant. I don't have Titan Wrestler.
Yeah, it's a large creature.
okay. Going to hypothetically, actually, I'm gonna roll knowledge about this boar. Just hypothetically, just real quick.
Yeah.
You know. Finally fucking hitting it. What do I get? It's a weird boar. I noticed that it was weird.
Yeah, you notice that there seems to be some kind of strange marking on its hide.
The boar?
Can I,
Yeah, on the boar.
do I roll well enough to identify the markings?
What did you actually roll? So, I guess you did, technically.
Mhm. You can PM me if you don't want to say it loud.
No. You recognize this symbol as a symbol of Sangrease.
Ah, yes, that makes sense. Okay.
Anything else?
Yes.
Oh
Would
my
you
god,
like
is
to
this just a debate between two fucking gods? It's literally just god of strategy and horses pissed off at the god of blood and rage. Fucking leave.
I would like to hit this boar.
Mom and dad are fucking fighting.
It uses a reaction to
Uh-huh.
not die.
Okay. And then I would like to, with my third action, grab it.
You have the -5.
Yeah, that's true. But I
even
grab
with
it
the
anyway.
even with the -5, you make it.
And then I present it to the horse.
Oh Jesus! All right, Hanu, what would you like to do?
And it was just this baffled look on his face, like, hey man, what the fuck? Nina, do explain to us about the fucking god symbol?
Look, I'm in the middle of combat, and I'm trying to convince Hussein that she should like me right now. That I should be her champion right now.
Damn, it wasn't Wolfat.
Not the class, but like she should like me right now. I just saved. I saved the horse's life twice.
Yeah, where's the fucking
Possible
dog
as
at?
being a great friend.
You knew
But I
where
want
it
this horse.
You knew where it was, but you've left that area and you can no longer see it. So if it's moved or not, you don't know.
Man, I'm sure
Anyway.
just a Magus, guys. Like,
Nina will explain later, in like one round.
we to flash step again. Han's like, fuck it, I don't care. Oof.
This boar has crit twice.
Hanu decides, fuck this, and then using his final action will enter Arcane Cascade. Like, fuck it.
Dive.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
Damn, we really are just like annoying all of the gods, huh?
Damn it, I left. Fuck this.
Go big or go home.
I'm demonstrating my prowess in strategic combat.
Hanu warp steps is like, fuck this, I hate this.
And honor.
In my mind, I'm looking at what's going on right now, and in my mind, I'm like this.
In your mind, what?
I'm like,
Gathered
yes.
concern.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't think Dive particularly wants to watch a boar probably get like brutally murdered by a horse whilst being held down by Nina. So she's also going to leave. She's going to leave
Okay.
in this direction.
No, the
Ashley,
horse.
your turn?
The boar is grappled, so it is flat-footed.
Ashe makes one more announcement of missing horse, then puts her megaphone away, and just just sighs and says, wait, what the hell? I didn't roll shit.
No, it's
No,
hiding
I'm sorry.
one
Yeah,
of
it's me.
the
I'm
animals.
an idiot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense. Sorry.
Yeah, continue.
And she just says, you know, I don't think I'm capable of metabolizing refined pesh. But I'm not happy I wasted my refined pesh.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Do you want to go?
You didn't
pluck
do
some
anything
weed?
wrong. And that's basically all that she's gonna do. What'd you say, Ellen?
Do you want to go pluck some weed?
Yes, but this isn't a weed forest.
I'm sorry.
So you
Heather.
holding this board down? Yes.
Is that a crit with its -2 to AC?
Yep.
No. Ah, fuck. You holding this fucking board down? It begins squealing. It knows what's coming and it does not want to be involved. And the horse rears up. Possible. You gotta like hold on, and it brings its massive fucking hooves down on top of this boar's head. With a sickening crunch, this boar stops moving. Nina, you're covered in blood. And you're like, oh, alright. And then you get covered in more blood as the horse stomps on the corpse again. And then stomps on the corpse again. And just starts pounding this fucking boar into the dirt over and over again.
Do I know what it? Okay, I have a question.
Wait. Okay, that's enough. Okay. Just after a couple of stomps, just like tugs it away. Like,
Oh.
okay.
Hanu will call out, by the way, there was a wolf watching, so do be careful when it comes for you. I'm no longer involved.
You tug the horse away, and the horse turns, and as it turns and the boar's behind it, it like kicks kicks dirt onto the body.
Can
And
There was a
does
fine.
Puzzle actually have control of the horse?
Yep.
Kind of.
Kind of. He has asserted his dominance over the horse.
So wait, what? God was the horse. What god was the
Well,
boar?
The god of war.
The god
War
of
of
war,
bloodshed one?
blood, and rage.
Yeah.
Sangus?
War, blood,
Or
and rage.
Sangus?
Sangrease, whose animal is the boar.
Yeah, this was a dick measuring contest between Athena
Listen,
and...
as long as a bold man with 2 axes doesn't come after us, we're fine.
Look, it's literally Ares and Athena are having a dick measuring contest. I don't
Ares and
wanna be
Athena
involved.
are having they're having a sibling fight.
And Athena is being
Fascinating.
real pissy by just desiccating this corpse. Just
Athena is being a bad winner.
yeah.
And fucking dog gods over here like, man, this is sure happening.
You don't know what happened to the wolf.
I'm gonna look for the symbol on the
wait for it.
horse. Oh no, we all know the symbol on the horse.
Yeah. You've seen the symbol on the horse. The
Yeah.
the symbol on the horse is not carved. Fucking Percival
Engraved.
said it. Oh, engraved. Thank you. On the armor, while the pelt of the boar, which is now destroyed, had the symbol of saying on it. Now, Ellen, I have a question.
Yes.
Are you going to take when you level up to level 4? Are you taking it gives you?
I mean, like, I have a question for Smarty.
Yes.
Do you want this horse?
I would. I mean, it's huge for me, and it would be impractical to ride. However, it would do wonders for my speed.
Okay.
Now, Ellen did want this horse.
That is
Yes.
true.
Here's my thing. Unless one of you says you're going to take a level.
I mean, I was
Give you a
I was gonna say I was gonna do that, but
Okay, yeah.
like
Okay.
if Smarty wants this horse, then I don't know.
I mean, I probably won't have this horse because, again, like I said, it's too big for me. But
But
Mhm.
you want a horse.
I do want
Big.
a horse. You can't
Alright.
be a knight without a horse.
Alright.
Okay.
Nina,
You-
roll
Hannah,
me. Yes.
Is
Yes.
there a better thing I should do?
Oh no! If you want this horse, you can have this horse. If I didn't think about you keeping this horse. This horse is going to leave unless one of you says at level 4 I'm taking a dedication that allows me to have the mount. I will say this though, a mount it's not always going to be useful. I'm not going to dungeons that would not allow a creature of this size. I'm not gonna modify to allow you to just have this horse. But if you roll me a nature check right now.
Okay.
Slide up the saddle, lean forward, stroke the horse's neck. A fine battle.
It shakes its head, the metal clinking back and forth.
Having saved it from death twice and demonstrated my tactical combat and honor.
I mean,
Fucking hell.
No. Sorry, Ash, Dive, go ahead now, explain what happened.
So to be fair, when we first came across it, the boar was actually losing heart and was about to die. And then the horse was fine, and then we intervened, and then the horse almost died because we intervened.
So you targeted the boar, whose will DC is higher than the horse's, notably.
Yeah.
The horse's will DC is 16.
I would love its respect.
So you are I'll do the apple or the horse apple thing, right? But you're I don't have horses are most animals are opportunistic omnivores. And you reach down and take a strip of pork and offer it to this horse. And without the horse looks at you
No.
and does the lip thing of taking it from you, because the lips act like fingers, and then starts to chew on it.
With its horrifying horse teeth.
With its
Yeah.
horse teeth.
And it looks at you.
A fine battle.
I mean, to be honest, it wasn't a very honorable one.
Honorable, maybe not, but still a fine battle.
I'm gonna double check if this is actually the right god horse, because this horse was enraged.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a religion.
It's
I will do the
it's
same.
fine. I mean, I heard this horse is.
It seems to alright, I'll for now again, because you haven't taken the thing yet. It's not I am yours now. It's I'll hang out with you for a little while.
Mine wasn't that much better.
Can I get a hero point for saving this horse's life?
You know what? Everyone can get a hero point right now. You've chosen a side.
In my defense, I didn't choose shit.
A
I've
side
chosen
was
a side.
chosen. Yes, you
I
have
still,
chosen
in my
a side.
defense, I didn't
saw
choose a
a
side.
rampaging. I saw
Yeah,
a
me and-
rampaging warhorse and was like, yeah, we can't have that.
I think Nina's the only one who chose a side.
Yeah,
Although
I
those
think
two chose a side.
Hanu, Hanu and Dive specifically chose to abdicate and not choose a side. Abdicate, that's what I was saying.
I think
And-
Eshe eventually decided the same.
Yeah, eventually. She tried, and then it was just I suppose this isn't really my business.
Yeah, go ahead and re-roll if you wanted to that religion check.
And then
I'm gonna
Fine.
pray. You seeing this shit, Canaris?
I will climb down off the horse after I've calmed it down.
Mhm.
While they're doing this,
There we go.
Hanu fucked off to go grab the cart and not leave it in the middle of the road. And as he's walking away, Hanu's like talking to himself, like, "Hey, voice in my head, do you see that shit? Like, what the fuck?" He doesn't expect to get a response, and he's like, "Hey, man, what the fuck?"
You don't get a response, unfortunately.
That's fair.
Point. I need like a test to see what clay can do.
With a 21 religion, this is the symbol of Hassan. And you recognize what that weird symbol that Percival, that Dive wasn't super familiar with. It's what a chariot looks like from a top-down perspective.
Mm-hmm.
And then it has two wings coming out on either side of it.
Is it the horse or is it the armor?
The armor seems to be engraved to Hassan.
Yeah, but I know the boar was associated with
Sangrease.
yeah. So
Yeah.
Sangrease.
You don't think that these were divine interpretations of these? You're not like these were the gods in disguise having a combat.
No,
These were like,
but like the gods had something to do with it.
quite possibly, yeah.
And was this is this actually the same? Having something to do with this? No. I mean, is the horse actually associated with Hussein? Because it was kind of enraged, at war, and bloody.
So, to know the intricacies of the gods, right? Trying to, like, direct mortal affairs is a hard. But you're right. This horse did not seem to act in the prescribed way of which you would expect the god of honor and strategy to act. Whoever put this armor on it, definitely was like doing so in the spirit of Hassan, but like whether or not the gods directly had influence, you don't know. It's hard to tell.
It's symbolic.
Quite possibly. It seems symbolic in almost a like cliche way, but yes.
Okay. Is anything odd?
Make me a perception check.
So
Something is odd. Something is odd about the armor, but I can't.
Okay.
Obviously fully not respecting a response, but he's just like, so where is your rider? A fine, just quickly looks underneath. Stallion like you. Must have a good rider.
I imagine you all probably heard Eshe basically doing the your sedan, it has its tail lights on.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't notice. You're like, they're almost weird, but I don't know how.
We should get Percival a pony. Or a cool riding lizard.
I wish to ride a corgi.
Yeah,
That is within your right.
Perfect.
I think there's a riding wolf. You're sadly not big enough, or you're too big to ride a corgi.
This is why you get an extra-sized corgi. Duh.
Yeah, you could absolutely reflavor a riding dog.
Actually, Percival can just be tiny if you want.
How so?
What?
How
So
so?
how so?
Yeah, how can Percival be tiny?
Yeah.
Oh no, like Puzzle was originally tiny.
Yes.
Oh.
Ah.
Dude,
Poppets
being
are
a
not
poppet.
tiny.
They're small.
Oh, okay.
Puppets are small.
Puzzle
You,
Yeah.
was
you
originally
can get
small.
you can get a puppet feet to make yourself tiny, but
Yeah.
I
I
didn't.
think it's an ancestry.
To
Yeah.
explain
heritage?
this, like the size difference. This like who's the tallest of you?
Eshe.
Eshe.
Okay.
I think Eshe. Okay, this is Eshe standing next to this horse.
Yeah, I-
Jesus.
First of all, it's probably not even the size of one of their hooves.
Yeah, it's a big fucking horse.
It's a
I
This
forget
is-
how big horses are.
Yeah,
This
horses
is a
are
mount
big.
for a large fucker.
Yeah, like horses are large creatures, unquestionably. Clydesdales, I would argue, are like huge, if not pushing huge, right? And this is definitely pushing huge. Like this could almost be used by a large creature as a mount.
That makes sense.
Yeah, someone saw this one warhorse and fucking put it in armor. I should have changed its stats to increase its strength, but I was like, nah, we're gonna go straight war.
I understand.
Just because it's big,
right.
just because it's One Piece big, doesn't mean it's extra strong.
Yeah. That's entirely fair. So yeah, this horse, you like take the reins and it'll, as long as you keep feeding it, it's like, yeah, okay, I'll follow you, Nina. If you try to hook it up to to Nimbus, you think it could easily pull this thing without like any effort, but it's like, nope, not happening. Nope, you can't make me.
I'm a warhorse.
Like, if you like, it's like, nope, and if you finally get it hooked in, it's just gonna stand there and not move.
I am
Amazing.
a warhorse. I have
Hanu is-
standards.
Hanu is not going to let you mount this fucking thing to my fucking motorcycle. I
No,
don't
that's
trust
entirely
Then
this
fair.
that works
horse.
out great.
You
I
get a
would
sense. You
never
get a sense.
disgrace this horse with that.
I'm
No,
gonna
that's fair.
disgrace my fucking
You get a
Nimbus
sense.
with
You
that.
get a sense that this horse, whether divinely or not, exists in some form of perpetual spite.
Don't touch
If
my
this-
fucking
If this
motorcycle.
horse
with
could, it would have
violent
levels in
horse.
Barbarian.
Nina, as you're standing there, good horse, and you're like, talking with everyone. You're like, newer, And
The horse
the
is just taking a shit.
yep, right on the
No,
board.
I don't go. I know.
Nina's
horses
a
can
horse
mount.
girl through and through.
It is a
No,
horse.
horses
Well,
smell. That's the
I'm
thing
s-
they do.
Well,
Just
I
not-
was thinking that we might butcher that, but never
Just not-
mind.
She's not a
Oh,
horse
no.
girl yet. She hasn't braided her hair.
It was a fine red paste by the time the horse was done with it, and then covered in dirt. Yeah.
And
So
then poop.
Poor
Brian,
wolf.
you have this horse. This horse isn't going to help you in any way until you get that dedication, but it is going to stick around.
I could have that right now. If you allow me.
Right now?
Yeah.
Do you have a free dedication feat lying around?
No. But I could swap
Then
it.
no.
No. Like at level 4, because you will be leveling soon. At level 4, you can be like, yeah, that's my dedication. I just want to because I don't want to be like, hey, I got this dedication. Give me a mount. And you're like, all right, here's the mount. It's this yours now. It's under your control. I like the yeah, you have a mount now, and you're kind of like working with it, trying to figure out, it's because you gotta, it's intricacies and how you're gonna function, and then after a couple of days, eventually you're like, we are rider and mount, and that's when you get the
Gotta
you
get
get the
adjusted to
dedication.
it.
Yeah. So I like giving to you the first, and then kind of like leading you into the dedication. So
Yeah.
no. So at level 4, you get the dedication. The level up will happen soon. I actually thought it was gonna happen at the end of this session, but this random encounter took longer than expected.
Look, I was trying.
No, it's fine. No, it's totally fine.
Look, I
You,
could have walked up and fucking down smashed either
Yeah,
of
you
those
totally
two at any
could've.
point. I decided
100%.
not to.
And yeah, so you start like You're like, that was weird. And you kind of, set up. You start walking the horse. Sorry. And you go off the road. And you're
Free
no
horse?
longer. Hey, free horse. The horse doesn't have any saddlebags.
No, of
Notably.
course not.
Um.
I have bags.
So, yeah. But like, there's no gear that comes with this except the armor, and like, I don't know if your mount when you get the dedication comes with real
Hannah,
figure. Yes.
you're allowed to drop a horse and armor for the horse.
Yeah, it comes with armor. I don't know if the dedication comes with armor. If the dedication
course
doesn't,
not.
yeah, I don't think the dedication comes with armor. If not, I'll have to maybe adjust the gold you get in the next mission by a little bit, just to help compensate for that.
No, because it costs nothing compared to what we're supposed to get. Oh no, you're right, but it does cost nothing compared to what we're supposed to get. I'm sorry.
Yo,
You are right. You are right. Yes, absolutely. Sorry.
I'm just trying to because boarding is kind of pricey, isn't it?
A
Food
horse is
bonding.
Yeah, it's 50
okay.
gold. It's 50
Yeah.
gold, and you're only gonna get 300, 400, 500, something like that.
Oh,
So it's not
wow,
an
is it?
insignificant, some amount. Hold on, let me double check.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if it's heavy bonding, it's 50 gold.
Oh.
It's either 20 or 50 gold.
I mean, I imagine heavy body purely because of the size of this creature.
Mhm.
I would feel like it would be weird to it not be,
Yeah.
not be more pricey. Yeah, at
Mhm.
level 4, you're supposed to get 30 gold apiece.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it is not an
Wait,
this.
Yeah, well, okay. We're also supposed to get
You're
permanent
supposed to get
items.
you're supposed to get items, yes. But pure gold is 30. It's 30 gold. So
Heavy bonding large is a level 3 item.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that can be your level 3 item if you want.
Yeah. I don't know what items we're supposed to get.
No, don't worry. If you want that to be your level 3 item, then I won't adjust the gold.
I would feel bad taking away gold from Chrono.
Okay. All right then. Yeah.
But yeah, that's the idea. If it's your level 3 thing, then Hatter won't adjust the gold.
Yeah. That's what Ellen's saying. So she'll take the level 3 thing instead of the
Oh,
gold.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So you have this horse. It doesn't let you inherently ride it without you having to
That's fine. I'll
manhandle
spend
it.
a week doing this.
Yeah. And so you start heading out, kind of keeping your eye out for any other weird shit happening, because this was a weird instance.
This was a weird fucking shit.
Yeah, this was weird, right? A warhorse shouldn't outright be attacking anything. The boar should have been fucking going ham, and it wasn't. It was trying to escape.
Yeah.
This was a weird thing that happened. You kind of keep an eye out for that.
Eshe is mildly wary of the horse just because, yeah, that was really weird.
The horse doesn't seem aggressive towards any of you. It's a little, again, it seems to exist off of spite quite frequently. So if you try to do anything, it's nope, fuck you. Purely because of that, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do it. And
Eshe will keep the horse at a respectful distance.
Yeah, it doesn't try to buck you or kick you or anything, but it's nope. Eventually, when the dedication happens, it will listen to Nina, but it'll only listen to Nina, and it's
that makes perfect sense.
I listen to you, not them. And so you start heading out. You're keeping an eye out for any other weird shit, and it's the day seems relatively. I totally noticed, Reaper, that you've raided. I totally did. I was in the middle of the description thing, and I didn't want to interrupt the thing, but I noticed. Thank you for the raid. Hello, everyone. We're playing Pathfinder.
Thank you.
A weird thing just happened. But yeah, you head out on the road, keeping an eye out for things, and you find that nothing else seems to happen. You settle down for the night, and you set up camp. You set up the tents that you bought, which is really nice, especially out here in the forest, away from civilization. The mist that comes off the mountains gets thicker and colder, and it kind of seeps into your mechanical bones. The horse, I mean, it's got boarding and whatnot, but it's not, and it's a big creature, but like it's like clearly like, yeah, I'm cold too. And you set up fire, you set up the tents, you all wearing your gear, which it's not like like we need winter gear to survive, but like out here in the winter thing, if you didn't have winter gear, I'd be like, do y'all have coffee? Do y'all have like I would like a save of some kind to be like not be kind of slow in the morning, but it's not like dangerous
It's a bit
cold.
chilly.
It's chilly, and it's like it's cold. It's the
Hanu-
kind of cold that you want to wrap up and just go back to sleep.
Yeah, Hanu has been keeping an eye while we were getting things ready. He was keeping an eye out. He's like, we're absolutely being followed. I don't trust shit. Hanu is doing that thing where like he's setting up the tent and hears a noise and his head goes a full like turns around 108
The full.
like owl
full
spin
360.
around like what's that?
Yep. And throughout the night, nothing strange seems to happen. Whether or not you're being followed, up yet to be seen. You get up in the next morning, kind of stretch, kind of quick get out the kinks, and brush off the cold, the rime from the tents. Hey, pack everything up. You start heading out, and you shift to close this.
I think the horse
There
should
we
be
go.
nice to me because I didn't end his existence. A
Uh,
thing I
and
could have
you-
done at
you-
any moment.
And you travel to the next hex, really, and you kind of like out in the middle of the woods. You're further away from Copperleaf. As far as you know, there's no civilization near here. So, like, if things go wrong, you got nowhere to fall back to. But the day seems relatively quiet. It's that cold winter day where like the sun's out, but it doesn't really heat anything. But it's kind of pretty. The sunbeams kind of crackling and bouncing, reflecting upon the icicle, not the icicles, but the soft ice that's formed on the grass and the tree leaves until like probably at like 2-3 p.m. when it's kind of started melting. And so you make your way and keeping an eye out. Y'all all have your exploration activities still up. Does anyone change any, or do they keep what they have?
I keep mine.
Yeah, I think I keep mine.
I'll keep mine.
All right.
All right.
Um.
For the record, Eshe is bundled up more than necessary because even though she climbed over the mountains, she was still air quotes raised in the Mwangi expanse. She still doesn't. She never got used to the cold.
It's a fine bracing wind.
Hanu rolls
Oh,
his
yeah.
eyes repeatedly whenever anyone talks about that.
You didn't go up in the morning experience. But yeah, you.
That's exactly what he's like. He's like, it's not
yeah.
how that works.
But you begin traveling, and this day is quiet. Nothing of significant note seems to happen.
I wish there was a justification for my out of character suspicions.
I mean, I have one. Hanu's just fucking suspicious.
You get that.
Hanu-
Eshe's anxious right now, but I don't think she's paranoid. I have a different character for that.
I just don't trust anything that's going on right now.
I can see why.
Look, the guy I murked got up and left apparently.
Yeah, his grave was empty. And you set up camp, go to sleep, you wake up again, you travel to the next hex. At this day, you should be arriving at the mine. There was a random encounter,
How's the
but
horse
it
doing?
wasn't. The horse seems fine.
Okay.
As long as you keep feeding it and like giving it attention, he's like, yeah, I'll follow for a while. There was a random
I don't
encounter here.
suppose.
It wasn't combat. I'm determining whether or not we should actually do it.
I trust you to decide which works well or doesn't. Eshe will say, however, to the horse as she's walking next to it. I don't suppose you intend to pay me back for the refined pesh. It's more expensive than it looks, you know.
You don't.
You're talking to a horse.
Yeah, you don't get a sense that it understands you, but that it knows that you're looking at it, and it just kind of moves forward and then whaps its tail in your face.
Man,
I
for a
see.
god of like honorability, this horse is a dickhead.
There's always
This horse is an asshole.
Yeah, this horse is an asshole.
Hey, start acting like a horse and stop acting like an ass.
Very clever, Hanu. I admit I have some distaste for this fucking horse.
So we're not gonna have the random encounter because I want to end the stream with you finding the mine.
Yeah,
So
okie doke.
Be in the stream with us leveling, Smile.
Yeah,
Actually, yeah. Actually, yes.
Woo!
You will be because like originally it was like the first combat of be the when you or like clearing the first level of the mines where you'd be leveled up, but like I think being in the mines and like solving this like
Dealing
weird
with that
god problem and
fucking
getting a
horse.
yeah, I think that's enough to like after everything else you've been through, I think that's enough to level you up. So
you are a kind and loving GM.
you find along the mountain because you've been like leaning, you've been like up against the mountains this whole time. You find the break between the two mountains where the pass is, and it almost looks like it doesn't look like a fully natural break. It almost looks like someone grabbed the two mountains and cracked them in between. The walls are kind of jagged and uneven, and have been worn over the centuries. But like it almost doesn't feel entirely natural because it's a very actually tight space. It's only like 15 feet wide, maybe 20 feet wide at its widest. It's a very tight space, and you begin to travel, and the wind is at your back. The cold air of the forest where the mists of the mountain come down seem to be being sucked towards the other side of the pass because cold air chases after warm air. And so the wind's kind of like whipping at you, and there's like a constant wind at you. It's not bad, but it is like whipping at your clothes. And you're kind of like moving along. And it's probably like 4 or 5 o'clock by the time you actually like you're like, so it should be around here somewhere. And I'm not gonna make perception checks because you've been told that where it roughly is, and you find kind of like coming from this direction. There's like a boulder partially jutting out of one wall. And when you pass it, you kind of like look behind you, and behind that boulder is this like jagged entrance to a cave. You're like, oh, that's it. You told us that's like partially hidden. But you can see on the other side where this, because you're like about halfway, where the pass ends and enters into this desert that you don't know what the name of is just like a wall of sand. Just like whipping by like a fucking like sandstorm. Whipping by.
Hanu pulls down his
Nina.
goggles.
Mhm.
Yes. Is there anything else from Hanu before I go to Nina?
No, he literally just he grabs his retractable goggles and pulls them down over his eyes.
All right. Nina, rolling perception.
Okay. I designate the mines.
Okay.
Or at least the entrance. Are we at the entrance? Or
You're at the entrance of the mine, yes.
I
At least what you
designate-
believe to be the mine.
I designate the entrance as.
Okay. Ooh, all right. Nina, you're aware that the horse is gonna have to stay outside.
No, the horse is coming with.
The entrance isn't large enough for it to comfortably get inside. and you aren't in
How
charge of
big
it
is
right
the
now.
entrance?
It's like 7 feet wide by about 8 feet tall.
Okay.
It could squeeze in, but it doesn't want to. It's a very tight and confined space.
So
One I'm going to tell you right now. This horse cannot do this dungeon.
why not?
Because there's
Because
ladders
it's too
involved.
small.
Because
It's
there's
not
ladders
very
involved.
accessible.
There's ladders involved. Yeah, it's not large quadruped animal accessible.
Okay. Can I wait to take the horse feet till I come back outside?
I mean, yeah, but you're gonna level right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It takes a week to retrain, so I can learn get to know my horse on the way back.
oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
I would prefer. I know. So here's the thing. I wasn't. If I'd known you wanted a horse beforehand, I would have like set things up differently.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I
Nina
would
didn't know
prefer
she
if
wanted
you-
a horse beforehand.
Yeah, that's fair. I would prefer if you took the horse dedication feat now instead of retraining later.
The issue is that it becomes a dead feat.
Yeah, it becomes a dead feat.
Yeah, I'm aware that that's the issue, right? If I'd known you wanted differently, so you would have been like able to use it, because this mine would not have worked with this horse no matter what, whether or not you had it or not. Because like this mine has ladders. This horse cannot do ladders.
We did
Okay,
know that we were
let's
going
let's
somewhere
take that
very
after the
vertical.
session.
Fair.
Yeah.
It's cool.
So, you kind of like step into this thing. Is this music the one I'm looking for? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. And so you enter to this mine, and
Yeah.
almost immediately you find a series of broken railroad of minecart tracks and an empty, kind of wedged in to the space minecart.
Pleasant.
Ooh.
Actually, I
Nice.
shouldn't complain.
And with that, with not combat, but with the dungeon prepared, we can either go until the first combat, or we can end it here.
I think it's a good idea here.
And
I
here, all right.
think it's okay to end it here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you all so much for playing with me. Thank you, Zero, for streaming. And thank you so much, Hatter, for DMing.
Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Thank you all for playing with me. Thank you all the new faces, all the old faces, all the friends and all the strangers that are yet to become our friends, and those watching the future with their time machines. Thank you as well. Until next time, don't forget to spread the weird good night, everybody.
Bye
Good
bye.
night.